All right, fuck it. We're live. Let's see what happens. Hello, hello. Simon, are you in the chat? Tell me if you can hear me all right. Quint, what's up, dude?
What's up, man?
You can hear me all right?
Yeah, perfect.
All right, cool. Yeah, we just went live. Let's see if anybody wants to watch tonight. What's up, Quint?
Oh, not a whole lot.
Doing all right, man?
Yeah, had a busy week this week.
Oh,
Had
yeah.
doctor's appointments and different things going on, and so I didn't get on YouTube much. Started watching some movies on Netflix and Prime, and got into them. And
What's up, Zach? Zach, Simon, Christy, can y'all hear us all right? We're trying to. I got this microphone plugged in, man, because I always feel like I have feedback. So I plugged this microphone in the chat. Yeah, we're live.
This isn't this isn't a private.
No, we're live.
Oh.
Yeah, but I always feel like we have a feedback. Dickie couldn't make it tonight. You know, he's working his the back door manhole. So, and then I think Eric said he wanted to jump on. So we'll see if Kent wants to jump on. We'll do a little because Dickie ain't here party, you know.
Yeah, no, I thought this was a private one.
No, we're on and popping.
Private one.
Yeah, we're on and popping, man. Yeah, so you know, we might get a little out of hand, Quint. Nah, I can't be on forever, ever. I mean, I say that all the time. Let me drink some beers and we'll see. I got to work in the morning, but
you work all the time, man.
Yeah, somebody has to. Actually, man, it's been a slow year, and I haven't been working as much as I wanted to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you know, they got me. What's up, George? Yeah, they got me working the weekend this weekend, so it really sucks. Like they don't work. You don't want to work me, but just a handful of hours during the week, and then you want to take up my weekend and work me.
Yeah,
12 hours a day. You know,
that would suck.
It's life, man. It's life. What are you gonna do?
That video today was pretty funny. That you posted.
Turned out all right. Yeah, it turned out all right, man. I try to do a little something special, a little something extra, you know, instead of just doing stuff.
I was kind of fooled at first. It took me a minute to catch on when the dough was being made.
Yeah, I told Christy, I was like, "You're gonna have to help me out on this one because I'm not a baker." She got this new kitchen, man. It's time to show off, you know.
Because I wasn't paying attention to the details, you know. I was hearing your voice, and then I looked down, and I'm like, "Man, I've never seen Randy wear rings on his fingers."
What's up, Bam Bam?
Then it hit me.
Yeah.
Bam Bam. George is here. Lance is here.
Look, we're gonna do this. See if I remember how to do this. You know, I've only been a host a handful of times, but we'll do it like this. Since Kent came on, they ain't came on yet. We'll open it up. Let's see what we got going on. Whoever wants to jump on. What's up, 4 inches? You know, I was expecting Big Daddy Dutch in the house, but that didn't happen. I got his face now, though. As soon as I get his background, I'm gonna go live as Can't Watch. Yeah,
that was a pretty fun video.
Man, I'm trying to do a little something different here and there, you know.
I thought there'd be more April Fool's type videos out there. I saw like 3 yours, and Andrews, the real sergeant. And then, oh, Jesus. They make smokers. Oh, Jesus. They make the Timberline Traeger. Jesus.
Traeger. Oh.
Yeah, they had one of a moonshine cook.
NBA, what's up? Lance, what's up? I dropped the link if y'all wanna jump on. We're gonna do an open panel tonight. See what
I'm kind of a boring guest, so we need to get more people up here.
Nah, Quinn, you good, dude. Shit, I'd rather sit here and bullshit with you all night anyway. We just ain't found the topic that sparked conversation yet. Yeah, that video, man, I was at work, so I didn't get a chance to watch it. And Christy texted me and she was like, "So your video dropped." So me and a guy at work watched it. I was like, shit, because this is the first time we've tried to film a video like in segments, like she had to put it all together at the end.
She did a good job.
Yeah, I think she did a good job. She said it took a long time, so she wants to entertain maybe trying to get a different editing program. We use that Coral Studio, and even though she has the hang of it, it still takes a while. So
yeah,
maybe one of these days I'll get a MacBook and it'll be easier for I can sit up here and fucking film all day long. It's put it all together and make it an editable video,
I like my MacBook, but I know PCs have some good programs and stuff, but Apple has a real good one that Russ Jones uses, Sleeper Barbecue.
Yeah. They use that DaVinci, I believe.
No, Final Cut. It's made by Apple. Yeah. It's kind of pricey. It's $300, but it's like a one-time fee. It's not like a subscription.
Chris, what's up, Chris? Dukes or Hellmans? Yeah. Blue plate. How about that? Blue plate.
Yeah, Lance probably was blushing when Christy said boob in the video.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got a new light too. Look, watch this. I can make myself look like Lance. Look, it turns me red. Yeah, I watched Lance's video today, man. Too them burgers he made look damn good. I guess I'm gonna have to give that a go, man. Putting that bacon in there like that.
I haven't used my grinder yet. I need to buy. The whole idea of it when I bought it was to get some briskets because at the time it was cheaper than ground beef. So I was going to grind up briskets to make beef, kind of like Jeremy's done.
Yeah. What's up, Mike? Yeah, the badass part about that, man, is that brisket turned out good. I cooked that brisket on Christy's birthday, and then I just vacuum sealed it and froze it, knowing that I wanted to make some videos with it later. And man, I was surprised at how good that brisket turned out. What's up, Terry?
Yeah, I sous vide brisket a couple of times to reheat it. One time though, I must not have got a proper seal with my vacuum sealer. And it got water in it, and it was crap. Yeah. I just kind of chopped it up and made sandwiches out of it. But
this thing's been frozen, and then we got that new freezer, and it's been transferred from freezer to freezer. So I told Christy, man, that there's a good chance it probably has a hole in it somewhere from transferring frozen meat. It's gonna poke a hole in it. So we went ahead and put it in another bag. We double bagged it. You know how we do it over here in Channelview.
If I'm going to do like briskets and big pieces of meat like that in the sous vide, I'm going to double bag them. For
sure. I mean, there's no sense in ruining a perfectly good 13-pound brisket for. What's up, Lep? Yeah, anybody wants to jump on? Come on, we're going to have an open discussion tonight. Like I dropped the link again. I have to keep an eye. I'm not used to being a host. So I got to keep an eye out in the basement. Yeah, but I mean, it was an interesting video to film. It was something new. tried something new, making things all the way as intended when we put this kitchen together is, from scratch all the way to finished product, trying to use as many things as possible, using the kitchen and the Breville oven and the Blackstone, and hopefully I can move around it using the offset at the same time. It would have been just so long of a video if I'd have made that brisket on tape, and then done everything like that.
I made your shrimp tacos last night.
Yeah.
Just that West Coast shake that CJ.
I know they turned out good.
Yeah, it was real good. The wife liked them. I put a little corn salsa on top of it and some green hot sauce and stuff. And man, they were good.
So now that I got this, now that we got this pita bread recipe down, and I know what I did because, we made 8 of them. And out of 8, I only had like 3 of them really pop up, do the full puff thing and open up right. So I know what it was. Is you got to have that Blackstone screaming hot. What's up, Ron? Yeah, so you got to have that Blackstone screaming hot to make them puff like that. And, I had it on like medium. So I know that was like a trial run. When I do it again, and I got some ideas to do some other pitas, put it that way.
I haven't got my Blackstone out. I bought a new one last fall, and hey, Lance.
What's up, Lance?
So quit throwing me out of the bus.
Don't bring that up. He's on a private chat.
Yeah, I just realized that.
I saw. We're actually live right now, so.
Yeah, I should have known that when I was leaving comments. What's up, Ron? Ron Johns. April Fools.
What's up, Simon?
Simon.
Whoa, hold on. Let me fix my light.
Yeah, I wish I could have had Kent's background. I would have went ahead and fucking it went live as Daddy Doug for April Fool's Day.
Volume low.
Hold on.
Can y'all hear me?
Paranor. I think
What's up?
my
What's up?
volume is low.
Welcome in.
Randy, can you turn my volume up when you're in?
How do you do that?
Click on his.
Oh, wait a minute. I can do it myself. I didn't know I could do it myself.
I could turn up for here.
So can you see that light, Ray? On my face?
Yeah, I do.
You can't do anything about it.
Oh!
Like a laser
Yeah.
shooting.
Say something, Lance. I just turned you up a little bit.
So something Lance turned you up a little bit.
Something, Lance. There you go.
There you go.
Now you know.
So, okay.
Let me go to
Good from the
the.
other. What's that? Simon, you got something right there.
You got a laser beam.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. He's got a laser beam. No, I just got a new light. Look, watch. I'm gonna be Lance for a second.
I don't know what it is, man. If I'm not behind, I guess it's the camera. I don't know. I'm not that red in life, real life.
This one's got different settings on it.
For anyway.
Yeah, this one's got different settings on it. It was a little chicken shit light that I bought, but it clips onto the front of the laptop. Because sometimes when I go live in here, like if I don't have these ceiling fans turned on, I'm dark.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to use this microphone for a change. Because man, I feel like every time I'm live with you guys, dude, I have like a delay. I can hear it on my end. When Christy's watching it in the living room, she says it's not going on, but I always feel like I have a delay.
I need to get a yellow light or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm experimenting with it tonight.
Got 16 right there, 16 foot of daylight LEDs. There's another 32 foot right there. What's 32 feet over there? lots of LEDs over my head. I used to get chemical burns all the time from caustic acid from this plant I worked in, just vinegar.
Yeah,
Really?
vinegar's what you use to deneutralize an acid burn.
Vinegar. I'm hearing so much shit about vinegar lately. Wife started making this thing for us to drink in the evening after dinner
You're right, Chris.
for helping us digest our foods.
What, drinking vinegar?
Vinegar and some other stuff she puts in it. Yeah. Helps with your
Not doing
digestive system. It's only like probably an ounce.
Oh, I was about to say, hell no, I ain't drinking vinegar.
No, I love vinegar, man. I can drink apple cider vinegar. That's why I love eating crabs, man. I love dipping my crab meat in vinegar.
Oh, I had to realize that this microphone's a lot more sensitive. That damn cam sound like a truck wreck
Tall
outside.
boys. You got the tall boys. Man, you're gonna make me get a short boy. I'll be right back.
Grab one, yeah. No, it was, I didn't know if we're gonna do Uncle Dickie tonight. I had to make sure I had enough beer.
I wonder if Kent's on the road.
He said he just got home.
Probably.
Yeah, I sent him the link. See what was going on. I figured he'd jump in by now, but
That was a Saturday only show, or it was a Friday, Saturday?
what his competition?
Yeah.
I think it was. I don't know. Did he do it yesterday?
No, I think it was today because he was cooking last night. He had the pit barrels going.
Okay.
It was in Nebraska and it started dusting snow. So I think he was cooking overnight for today.
Yes, I did notice some fucking little chickens out over there peeping. Look what Chrissy just said.
Yeah, NBL, I have tried rice wine, not for the decongestion or digestive thing, but yeah, I use rice wine vinegar. I like that too. I like vinegar. I like the smell of it.
Oh,
Man, yeah. That should knock you out, man.
Chicken wings, pepper, and rice wine vinegar. Let's sit for 24 hours. Really? That sounds good.
I don't know, man. I don't. The only thing I use apple cider vinegar on is the spritz.
that's all I use it for.
Yeah. I'm not,
Yeah, I use it for
I'm not a big fan.
I don't even put it in my chimichurri, any type of vinegar. I use lemon juice.
And we got winds today to tonight, really. A little bit today, but tonight we got warnings all over the place.
You probably caught what we had yesterday.
Yeah, I saw your post earlier.
Yeah, we had high winds, tornadoes, and then during the night it snowed a little bit. It's crazy weather. And
Yeah.
today I had the windows open in the house.
Yeah, we had 60-degree weather yesterday. And it's going to be freezing tonight and tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's crazy. I seen what they had some like tornadoes over there by Lep, huh? Some kind of like supercell or some shit. Nice.
Chrissy used vinegar. I like it in coleslaw. It's good in coleslaw. Can't say I've ever had it in potato salad. Barbecue sauce too, yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Digits? What's up, Joey? Yeah, so I mean, I don't fool with vinegar that much.
18 watching. Good George cracking the whip. I guess I gotta get.
Where
me
you
get you
at,
up.
George? George is tired, probably. He don't want to go live tonight, huh?
George has been putting some long hours in.
That's a call out, George.
I could you may bring Ken in. Ken can just chill right here by me.
Call out, George.
It could be a collaboration. God damn it, Randy, put that thing away.
And that's a good face for Kent. He's got his mouth open. Mouth open all the time. He's always talking.
That's my boy. You know what? We debated on like who to, because this all came to me like I was dreaming and I had a dream about this shit, using a mask or whatever, and we were kicking it around, me and Christy. Like we didn't want to offend nobody. We didn't want to. I was like, man, if we use Kent, like he's a good sport. He's not gonna get offended. But I didn't want to tell him before because I wanted it to be a surprise in the video, you know. So
He liked it the way he commented.
and I hope so. I hope so. Did you like the video, Lance? Did you watch it?
I did. Yeah, I did like the video. I'm trying to figure out. There it is. I turned on my phone so I can give you a thumbs up, and I couldn't find the thumbs up. Well, I got it now. No, I did. I liked it. What was that? Was that a table at the end that Peter was on, or what was the Peter sitting on that took a shot?
Oh, that's my shooting table.
Okay.
Everything gets blasted on that table. That table's got so many holes in it. Now the
Yeah,
legs are
that's
broke. The legs are broken on it, so I just have it set up as best I can. And usually after I shoot something, it falls down anyway.
Unless it's a taco.
Yeah, well, you know how that goes. you don't hit everything you aim
I
at.
like the video. I like how you kept popping in, like she said, "Booby."
Yeah,
I was waiting for you to come in when she said something about spank the bottom. I think it was, and I kept thought she would say pinchy the bottom.
That's just the way Christy talks. She's from Texas. She says pinch. That's you got to pinch the bottom.
Pinchy the bottom. Oh, she just said pinchy.
Yeah. If she did, I missed it.
No, but y'all did a good job.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, we did a little shout out to Bitchy Baker in there. I don't know if you caught that. Here's my boy Simon.
I missed that one. I remember you saying you weren't a baker. Simon had changed rooms.
So what you're saying, Lance, the high points that you saw were boobies and
A bottom being smacked and smacked.
Everything else, he just kind of it blew over.
Lance needs to join. Yeah, Lance needs to join the OnlyFans page. I see what he's looking for.
Why? The other thing that had me, I couldn't figure out why she was pulling and tucking to the top. Is that like a stretching?
Yeah, you gotta stretch the. You gotta get the.
What is she doing there?
Hey, you seen the point of the video where I took the camera from her and started filming her? Because I don't fucking cook like that.
Just to create a ball, or was she? I mean, I see her comment ball, but no,
she knows. Let me see. Let me share this with Tyler. He's texted me. He said that if I was gonna go live. Yeah, Tyler's getting his what's up, Anthony? That's my boy right there. Look, I'm gonna drop the link for him.
Anthony ain't coming up here.
And if he wants to, he can though. It's an open invite. We're open panel tonight. It's not a private chat. It's not a
no.
It's not a private chat. It's not an invitation only. This is for the world. This is for the world to come bullshit with us. You see the name, the title of the. You see the title is Kent's Loss. So
There he is. There he is. Just got out there.
even if he wasn't to come up, I was going to go ahead and go on for him. I need you to send me that background, Simon.
I don't have it. AJ has
it. And Chris is going to start shit already. Yeah,
You
well,
must be
I'm
like,
glad y'all watched my video, man. You know, I think from like our first videos we dropped, I think we're starting to, get a little bit of the hang of the video making process now. I don't have to fucking drink to be on tape no more. All these lives have helped a lot. Like I'm a lot more comfortable on camera now.
Even like the special effects. I mean, like what you did today, and then that was it the last video you posted where you shot the gun
What's
and the
up?
bang came out.
A what?
Oh, that last video at the end, you went to shoot your gun and it had the animated bang.
It wasn't animated. It was a paper towel that said "bang"
Oh,
on it. That wasn't special effects at all. That was some Tom and Jerry shit. What's up, John? Kent, let me hear your opinion, man. Come on, you're the number one person I was worried about dropping this video. Let me hear what your true opinion is about it.
I don't think I heard you.
You can't hear me? Here, let me help you
No,
out.
I can't. I can't hear you at all, Randy.
Kent, what did you think about Kent, can you hear me now?
I laughed my ass off so freaking hard at that.
Man, you know how hard it was to keep that under wraps? Like, Lance had knew about it. A couple people knew about it. And I was like, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. You know, like I said, out of all my friends, I knew if I used you, you would be the person to probably not to get offended, you know?
Oh,
Somebody else would be like, fuck you, Randy. Don't ever fucking make my face into a mask.
did you see?
I laughed. I laughed so hard at that today.
Yeah. If I ever do another gumbo video, I'm definitely making a Chuck mask. I can't help it. I want to.
Dutch,
Hey,
see it?
everybody.
Dutch,
Yeah.
did you see his mask at the comp or after you got home?
Oh no, this is. I was at the comp. I'm in my
Okay.
trailer busting a gut, and my son-in-law was like, "Dad, what's so funny?" And then he started watching it.
That's what I was telling Randy. I was saying something to Randy yesterday. I said, I don't know if he's going to see it until he gets home. He may not look at it while he's at the comp.
Randy, I'm going to send you a couple pictures here. One of the guys there had a custom built trailer. It's all powder coated. He's got a, where is it? He's got a 48-inch Yoder flat top on the one side next to a Camp Chef Explorer 2-burner. And it's a 28-inch barrel offset on the other side. I mean, it's a $20,000 setup.
Oh shit!
And by the way,
What place did he get?
that did not help him.
I was about to say, what place did he get?
I think 12th. But he also cooked. This was a fundraiser for the Oakland Golf and Country Club.
so this wasn't a tri-state comp?
No,
There's
No.
Chuck right on cue. Hey,
Right.
everybody.
Right there. What's up, Chuck?
I
Yeah, man.
Chris, knock it off.
So how many teams were there, Kent?
Just 18 is all. All right, you ought to start getting the pictures now, Randy. When you look at that first picture, it's going to be from in front of the trailer. That box there that you see on the front, the top slides all the way over in front of that offset and makes a 7-foot long table.
That stainless steel box.
Yeah, just the top is like varnished butcher block. It slides all the way over and makes a table, prep table for him.
Was Barry in the comp, or was he just helping you?
No, Barry was there too. He got third.
What is that? What is
got-
that?
He
What
got
is
me
that
by
box on the back?
What's that?
What is that box on the back?
In the last picture,
Yeah.
That's a 48 inch. It's kind of like a Santa Maria.
Oh shit!
He
You
was
know what it
born-
almost looks like? It almost looks like one of them job boxes that's been converted into a barbecue pit.
No, these are all Yoder
Oh,
Yoder
okay.
pits.
Oh shit, that bitch is fucking sweet.
It's pretty damn nice, and that barrel's 28 inch diameter, not 24.
Huh?
You traded your Green Mountain?
Hmm?
You traded your Green Mountain for a Pit Boss?
No, two of the guys I know down there had gotten a Louisiana Grill 700. And I can't get it to hold consistent temps. And they swore up and down it's the only thing plugged in a whole circuit. Blah, 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 blah. So he was going to get rid of it. And I said, well, hell, I'll take it. What do you want for it? He says, buy me a 12-pack of Busch Light. Well, there's two of them. So I bought a case of Busch Light.
What's up, Russ?
And with tax deposit and everything, it was like $23. I plugged that thing into my generator, and it ran for 3 solid hours and held steady the whole time.
Oh, wow.
So
And
for some-
what'd you
but-
cook, kid?
it's just a rib competition today. I do this one every year. It just kind of allows me to knock the winter rust off, you know.
So wait a minute, let me back up. So you did the GMG on 12 volt. Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't. I never said anything about 12 volt.
What was the generator part? Well, that would be AC anyway. Never mind.
That's what I plugged the Louisiana Grill into, and just ran it during the count to see what it was going to do. The only thing I realized, the thermometer in the lid doesn't work right.
What's up, Tyler?
I think Lewis got one of those Louisiana grills he won from Alton.
What was that, Lance? Sorry.
I think Lewis has one of those Louisiana grills he won from Alton.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, Elton has the LG 900 in his backyard.
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen.
Whatever. Trumpet won one when Alton was at that whatever he did that stone and gave away shit. Lewis won a Louisiana smoker, pellet smoker.
Yeah, and here's the thing. These guys had such a hard time with this. They got a hold of the dancing group, and the thing has a brand new controller on it, Anthony. So, and just so you know, Fire Cup's working 30-degree weather too, by the way.
Hell yeah.
It fired them drums up like nothing this morning.
No, I thought you said last night you got a Pit Boss upright.
No, I got a LG, which is the same Dancing Corporation, owns LG
Okay.
and Pit Boss.
Okay.
So I figure if I do enough on this LG 700, maybe I can get invited to Circuit of the Americas like Andrew.
I seen on Instagram today. Tiger and Lep's little homeboy. What is his name? Caton.
Kate,
His name Caton. I seen him hanging out with Stell Cracker at Hogs. What is it? Hogs? Some kind of contest that happened today. Yeah.
God damn, Christy, for once in your life, you're right. Jesus, I did get some sun today. Holy shit.
Look, everybody. I just highlighted. That's Tyler's logo. That's Tyler's channel.
yeah,
Oh, there you go. There's Russell's comment.
Yeah, I see
Caden,
Russ.
but
Yeah.
I saw LC and Bill at Cedar Valley or something. Can you go back to his logo? I didn't ever read the icon.
Cedar Park.
Cedar Park.
That's Tyler's logo.
John Barton was there too. JB, he got fourth overall. Phil was reserve grand,
What's up, Lewis?
and Getting Basted showed up and won grand out of the back of a frickin' Chevy Malibu. on borrowed drums. He GC'd the thing and then got back in the rental car and went to the airport.
Yeah, that'll show you. You don't got to have all that fancy bullshit to win a competition. You just got to know how to cook, right?
He just showed up and did it, for crying out loud. So, but you better be able to when that's what you do for a living.
Yeah.
So
For sure. I show up and make a transvestite chicken. I might get kicked out of competitions forever,
probably you're not going to score that well, I'll tell you that.
Man.
Tyler, how are you
Have to
tonight?
give you pity points.
Lewis is here now. Oh shit. Sorry, Lewis, I couldn't jump on earlier, man. I just walked in the door. I'm a whip pup. I'm going to tell you boys right now. Quinn, you heard about what happened down by Coralville, right?
The tornado?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in one last night. It was blowing 40, 45 mile an hour all night, starting from 1:30 until 5:30. I didn't get a lot.
Yesterday afternoon, I mean, we had winds up 70 miles an hour and no tornadoes, no rain, but man, and then last night it snowed.
Yeah, they got a little bit of ice and then 2 inches here at the house, and I was 80 miles south, so I was just north of Highway 30.
And then today I had the windows open.
Oh yeah, I come back and I can't even tell it snowed around here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's it's hotter than gonorrhea around here, man. I was out there sweating my ass off in a fucking steam generator today. Uh-oh.
You going back tomorrow, Randy?
shut up, Christy.
Yeah.
I heard Christy in the background.
That's Christy.
There's Christy.
Christy, stop that dog from barking, please. This new microphone is like ultra sensitive. Yeah, no, I gotta go back tomorrow. I gotta go back and finish up. With man, they're doing dry ice blasting out there on this turbine. You know, I've seen it before, but it's pretty cool, man. Using dry ice to sandblast with, like, it all evaporates. There's nothing left over. You know, there's no sand to clean up. It's pretty neat, man.
Say, Randy, I do gotta say, I thought about you about 10 times today.
Uh-oh.
There's okay, Oakland, Nebraska is about 1,300 people. Okay,
Yeah.
the only person who has ever gotten lost in that town was Stevie Wonder because his CNI dog ran off. But we were sitting there, and you got the golf course on the northwest corner of town, and everything after that's just farmland. And there's the Logan River or whatever, or Logan Creek that runs that way, and you can hear guys just shooting like crazy out there.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there and I thought somebody blew a tire because I could feel the concussion while I was standing inside my trailer.
Jeez.
Them assholes are out there with ARs shooting tannerite. Every time one went off, I was like, where's Randy?
Yeah. I was inside of a fucking steam generator. No big deal. I wasn't shooting no guns today.
Yeah. I saw you shoot one today.
Yeah, you might see me shoot another if Christy opens the door and I don't hit the fucking wall.
I bet you Christy doesn't open the door.
No, hell no. Dude, with this little microphone right here that I got, man, it ain't no telling what a gun would sound like.
Christy, call it what you want. I'll call it what I want. Just shut up, all right? I'm tired.
Never too tired to fight with Kent. What you
Where's
got there?
Eric?
Eric's in bed.
Yeah, that dude went to bed already.
I ain't gonna be far behind him. I'm telling you that right now.
Nah, I mean, I gotta go to work in the morning, so I'm only gonna go live until I go off. I'm not gonna go live forever.
Oh, hell no.
That was the littlest bottle of Tito's I've ever seen you with, Kent.
What do you mean? That's a freaking half gallon.
That's travel size.
Oh,
Actually, it is because I took this to Oakland.
So did your son-in-law and you smoke out of the same trailer?
No, he's got his own little trailer. It's an open trailer with the big old bitch on it, the one I built about 10 years ago.
Right.
But she needs some work, let me tell you. She's old and she's like Christy. She's old and tired.
so
And
Barry placed above you, huh?
600 pounds.
So Barry placed above you. Does that cause conflict on the ride home?
Nope. The only thing that caused conflict on the ride home is you got this little open trailer. It's like a 5x7 trailer, you know. Well, we bolted the smoker to the front of the trailer because Dummy dropped it on its exhaust stack once because he didn't have it strapped down good. So I said, well, this ain't happening again because I had to fix a smoker so he could use it. So I said, here you go. And I made him take grade 8 3/8 bolts and bolted on all four corners to the frame of the trailer. Now, part of where we went through was Winnebago Indian Reservation, and their roads aren't the best. And the plywood decking over this expanded metal floor trailer, one chunk came up, is about an 8x8 piece, and bouncing in the road and smacked my front license plate.
Yeah.
You're lucky it did that, not the windshield.
Or the grill. Yeah. Take out a radiator.
Yeah.
So yeah, he came down this morning. He had to drive through the snow and everything this morning. I went down yesterday afternoon and
Trumpet.
woke up at 2:00 with the wind rocking the trailer and infomercials on because I fell asleep with the TV watching me. So
Yeah, man. Y'all have all the fun on the weekends.
Well, I'm
Sounds like
surprised
that.
you're back already.
it's only 80 miles from the house.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was like be like a Saturday and then the awards Sunday type thing. Last turn in. I said hello, Trumpet. Then like a last cook and then an awards on Sunday.
Yeah, that's I don't know what that's about, but it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. God damn it, you hit my fucking license plate, Barry.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I called him because I was on the phone at the time with Uncle Steve and I'm yelling. He's like, what the hell's going on? I said, a piece of Barry's trailer just hit the front of my truck. And he's like, well, I'd call his ass and chew him out. So I did.
Tyler, you got those things you made for me with my logo on them still?
Yeah, I do. They're right here. Hold on.
I'm gonna put you on big screen. Show one off. Check these out, dude. These are fucking badass. How do I make Tyler on big screen?
Click on his screen.
Yeah, click on
Those dots.
his icon down below. I think it's top
Solo.
left.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you
look at that. That's fucking sweet, dude. Can't wait to sip me a Budweiser on there.
Oh man, that's nice.
Those are cool.
Nice.
Like that.
Black slate. I did a couple more. Did some with my logo on there.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
I like that. What was that state? On the
Bone
bottom?
Valley.
Yeah, with the bottom.
It says bullshit free since 23. I just
What's
made one of those. The rest of them don't have that on the bottom.
What's up, Drew? Hey, go fucking wake up Jeremy. Tell him to jump on. I haven't even seen Franco today, honestly.
I saw him on Facebook earlier.
Dude, I know Chud's probably making fucking $1,000 a week off Trivets. Tyler, just make some fucking, just call them Trivets. Just put
Yeah,
custom logos on Trivets.
I looked him up on Etsy. yesterday. And,
Oh, that's right. I do remember
trying
him
to kind of
saying
get
that.
the market costs, kind of see what people are charging. And shit, they're expensive. A lot of their 4-packs are $30 plus shipping. There's pretty good bit of markup in that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Look,
fuck yeah.
Russ is saying he needs 6 of those coasters.
Okay. Russ, email me or text me or something if you got my number.
Those are barking spiders, Chris. They're coming from Kent's crotch.
No, can't get rid of the spiders. When you take a shower.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Don't everybody talking points, man. I need to figure out how fucking Dickie does the little TikTok videos so I can start whenever I have to go, do the takeover. I can kill
You
that
need,
dead end. Kill
you
that
need to
dead
download
end.
to your laptop and then present them.
Yeah, it's he likes it. Dickie says it's real easy to do for through the Melon app. That's why he uses that app.
Right.
So how come Eric didn't take over the show tonight?
Because Eric's a vagina and he's in bed already.
Yeah, Eric's in bed.
All right. I know. Remember him saying something about vacation.
He's not on vacation
He's
yet.
not on vacation. He just well, I told him that I was thinking about going live.
I
at
had
8.
I had to turn my camera off. My wife was going to show her face. I didn't want you guys to get scared.
Quint, you be nice.
Come on
You're
now.
gonna get slapped.
So, Quint, any predictions for tomorrow?
Iowa.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
We're gonna fucking win. We got Caitlin Clark.
So that was a good game last night.
I didn't get to see it because where I was at, my barbecue trailer doesn't get ESPN or whatever. So I just had it on the aerial, I got one of the flat antennas. And one of the Nebraska guys, the guy I got the pellet cooker from today, he's like, "So what'd you think of that Iowa game last night?" I said, "I didn't get to see any of it." He goes, "Really?" I said, "How'd it go?" He goes, "Iowa won." I'm like, "No shit." I really didn't see him beating an undefeated team, but they did good.
What the hell is that Iowa team anyway?
The
Compared
Women-
to something in Texas that I could understand.
what do you mean?
I'm just joking. Nothing. I understand. Go Iowa.
Well, it's the first time they've been in the Final Four in
Last
30
time
years.
we say that, Randy.
What the fuck is a Final Four? That's the one with the rock and the big rock guy, the thing, and the guy that can stretch his arms out and shit. That's the Final Four, right?
Yep, Randy, you pretty well hit the nail on the head there.
fucking
You
flame
can't
on.
argue. You cannot argue with logic like that.
Nah, you know me, dude. I don't follow any sports. Unless they had like a professional yard dart team, that'd be badass,
Yeah, he's from
Let's
Texas.
start one, Randy.
Ken, he's from Texas. What do you think?
Yeah, professional yard darts.
I'm in,
Like,
Randy. Sign me up.
Exploding like fucking exploding tip darts. Shit, I'd be all over that. I'd be over there with my face painted and shit at the game. Like, go, motherfucker, go.
Troy, nice.
Do they still make those yard darts?
The jarts,
The game. Remember?
the circle
No, that
ring,
shit's
and you had to
outlawed now.
throw them in the air. They're about that one with a big metal tip.
Yeah.
'Cause I thought they outlawed them because they were too dangerous.
Oh, they did. You can't get them down here in Florida anywhere.
We had a kid growing up. He lost it in the sun, and it stuck in his head, and they had a cut about 1 1.5 by 1.5 square out of his skull to get it out.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's awesome. I think they should bring that shit back. It was some natural selective,
Well,
Let's
why don't
get those out of the way right now. At
why don't
6
we
years
just
old.
tip them? Then let's tip them with fentanyl too, and really weed the bad ones out.
You goddamn right. Now
This
we're
guy likes
talking.
to party. I like it.
Now you're talking. Kent, why haven't you fucking invented that already? You should go to Shark Tank. I'm pretty
With
sure.
fentanyl jarts.
Go on there with jorts.
Yeah. What's up, Al Lunacy? Yeah. So we could have we could have got really buzzed and brought that dude Jordy on. Yeah, I watched Lewis's live, man. That's a character there. Jordy. He looked like that he looks like that fucking that actor, that played in
That one movie.
one movie. You know what I'm talking about. Don't make me get Google out.
It was probably that superhero movie, The Final Four.
Yeah. Man, that boy was fucking lit, son. That's the kind of shit we need on our channel.
Fucking Christie. The Roman candle wars.
Shit, that was fun.
Fuck, we used to have BB gun wars growing up.
Shit,
Oh, yeah,
it was like
we
a
did
rite of
too.
passage in Florida growing up.
Oh yeah.
Sunflower seeds. First time I ever seen them. Old Bay flavored.
Russ uses those in his gumbo.
Pretty good.
Or maybe that was Chuck. I saw use Obey sunflower seeds as gumbo.
Russ said we use bottle rockets.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna Google it now because I'm fucking thinking about it. And when I say it, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that's it." Damn it, I can't find it now.
It's called Biggs.
Yeah, those are the same
NBL?
sunflowers too.
Huh?
His name is DJ Qualls. Have you ever heard of him? Look him up on Google. That's the name of the actor that Jordy Cat looks like. DJ Qualls. He played in The New Guy. Fucking little skinny cat, little bitty skinny cat, but real wormy looking bastard. Anyway, are we talking about that?
Chris. Oh yeah, that skinny, funny looking guy. Yeah, that guy.
You know what I'm talking about. Chris knows what I'm talking about. Chris won't leave me hanging up here.
Yeah, you will. He'll leave you hanging because he'll be the one that puts a noose around your neck.
Come on, Kent. So what are we talking about here?
I have no idea.
This is like the third time I've ever gone live, man. Don't leave me hanging with dead air.
So, Dickies, they're going to go live during the week next week, aren't they?
Supposedly.
That's what he said. What? God, when was it? Was it Monday night on your live, Randy? After Rick's?
Well, that was this week. He was talking about going live on.
Okay.
We're gonna still try to do our show on. We're gonna still try to do our show on Monday and Tuesday, huh, Simon? Oh,
Sorry. Yeah, no, I had the mic off. But yeah, we can go. Did you want to go live on Monday? And then I'll do mine on Tuesday.
well, we kind of got something to fulfill? Didn't they say Monday Madness, or what was the vote for what was the consensus vote for everybody? The Monday Madness or Monday Mayhem or something?
It was Monday Night Misfits, Randy.
Monday Night
You got
Misfits.
Al on Tuesday too. He's back this Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was talking about, Troy. That Road Trip. That's the movie I was talking about with Tom Green. That's what that dude that was on Lewis's live today looked like. He looked like that skinny kid. No big deal. So Karen, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd Simon go? Simon dropped off.
You pissed him off.
We'll be back.
I'm not really gonna ask you that question. It was just a joke.
great,
So I guess Lep's gonna go live with this guy. What's this guy he's gonna have on the hot seat this week?
Grill spec.
Grill Spec. He's talking about
Spec.
hard hitting
Spec.
questions.
SPEC. Spec.
That's what I said.
Watch how you say it.
Yeah. So anyway, he's gonna go and he's asking about some hard hitting questions. So my question was, if you're 2 inches into your mom and your dad's 2 inches inside of you, which way do you go? That's a fucking hard hitting question there.
Is there an option for both, Randy? Is that an option or?
Yeah, I mean that's a fucking
Okay, hold
that's a
on,
viable
hold on.
answer.
I've heard of the devil's three-way, 2 guys and a gal, but that's fucked up when it's your parents.
Yeah,
You have to choose. Do you go forwards or backwards?
I'd have to go forward, I believe.
I mean, 2 inches inside your mom. At that point, I'm basically balls deep anyway, so I might as well fucking. I might as well roll with it.
Chris is going all in at 4 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, you could back it up if you want, but shit, daddy might be packing. I don't know. My dad's dead. It's going to be an awkward situation all the way around.
Do you think?
So this is the kind of questions you get asked when you come on the RXTX barbecue hot seat. We're not asking you about your music. We're not asking you about that shit.
Not asking what you cook on, what got you started in the barbecue.
None of that. We don't care about that shit. We care about how you feel about necrophilia. We care about
Good. 5 out of 5.
Tyler's definitely gonna be my co-host because he knows my sense of humor. Drew. He's fucking fat, bro. I'm talking about big.
I think I'd be more worried about how heavy is my dad.
Yeah.
If I'm built anything like my dad, it would probably be better to go backwards then.
Look at Zach. Somebody said necrophilia. See, some of y'all get it. Some of y'all get it.
Zach, timing is everything.
Yeah. This is the way the conversation gets steered when you're on the RXTX live, you know. Tyler, what's your shirt say?
Randy, next time I come to Texas, me and you, we got to hit the streets and do the hard-hitting questions in public to random people.
Yes.
We'll go to the Channel View Ace Hardware.
No, we're not doing that. Like, here's old Goofy. Old Goofy, welcome to the jet. Tyler, what's your shirt say?
Which one do I got on here?
That's some like inspiring shit right there, man.
I'm an inspiring guy.
I didn't even see Russ's comment.
Russ, you want me to drop the link, dude? You're welcome. Come on, we got hard hitting questions going on. I'll drop the link. Fuck it. Let's see what happens.
What are you dropping, Randy? I'm sorry.
The link.
Oh.
Yes, we are definitely gonna slide you some brisket. You're on the right channel. Russ, we're just joking around, man. Russ is like, fuck that. Kent, what's up, dude?
Nothing. I'm trying to stay awake, to be honest with you.
Are you sleepy like that or what?
Huh?
So are you sleepy like that?
No, I didn't get much sleep last night.
What time do you have to be there? What time did you have to be there at that competition today?
Well, I didn't feel like getting up at 4:30 in the morning to load everything up and drive down, so that's why I go the night before. Then I can leisurely set up and everything. So
Yeah.
I do it at a lot of comps.
We can
Is your
stretch out.
trailer,
I'm struggling, boys.
Kent, is your trailer heated?
Yeah, because like last night, it got down to 28 degrees. So I'll crank up the Blackstone for a while. Then I got one of the small squirrel cage fans that I got a heater attachment for. And I'll just sit there and recirculate the air all night. And I can keep it 60, 65 in there.
Yeah, I live with a squirrel cage fan. Her name is Christy. At this stage in the game, she has 2 squirrel cages. Is that not acceptable? You can't say that on YouTube? Shit, y'all need to give me a list of shit you can't say on YouTube.
You would just abuse it.
No
Damn
shit.
right. Give me topics. I would have an actual show planned out instead of just like, hey, fuck it, I'll go live. Yeah. I light up like fucking 75 fire cups in the floor of that whore wagon and keep that son of a bitch warm.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Plus, it's a wood floor.
Yeah. What you over there thinking about, Tyler? I know you're up to something over there, man.
Nothing.
I wonder where AJ's at tonight, man. I ain't seen him even in the chat today.
Yeah, and Daniel. Where's Daniel been?
Daniel's on hiatus right now. Yeah. Hey, good job, Al. That damn sous vide machine. It's okay you call me Ramdy. I'm okay with that. But that sous vide
Ramdy.
machine, yeah, that does something. That I used it to reheat that brisket. Did y'all like that brisket on that video? Did it look all right?
It looked good, Randy.
He said best steak. Man, I just can't visualize that.
You know what? Lance, a few years ago, Shane down in Florida, he had sirloin steak sitting in sous vide at 125 degrees for 6 hours while we were out on the airboat. Came back, he seasoned it, put it in the vacuum seal bag, put it in the sous vide, and then he got a rip-roaring fire going on his grill and seared off both sides. And I'm going to tell you, that steak was tender enough. You probably could have passed it off as a ribeye.
Really?
Yep.
Thank you, Chris.
I use my sous
I
vide.
can't doubt it. I've never tried it, but everybody I hear says sous vide is the way to go. And
It's good.
I use my sous vide 2-3 times a month at least.
I mean, it works great for reheating fucking brisket. That's for damn sure. Yeah, you can set it to 150 and let it slowly reheat it.
Lobster tails work in it.
Have you ever done vegetables in it before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done nothing but steaks and then resting my dude. There's no way I could ever be Greg Rampy, dude, because I read the fucking chat, dude, and I laugh. There's no way I could keep a straight face. if I had a-
John just put in the chat 125 degrees is in the danger zone. Yes, if you are exposed to ambient temperatures and outside air, but you're in a vacuum sealed bag, therefore you are actually pasteurizing it. You could do 8 hours. You can do chicken 8 hours at 145, and you could safely pull it out and eat it because it's pasteurized in a sous vide bag.
Yeah, because you can leave it as long as you want for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's nice about it. I can put meat in it in the morning, and it will maintain the same temperature all day long.
Yeah, you will never overcook with a sous vide.
No,
I mean, yeah. I've never set my sous vide to 125 degrees for anything anyway. Like just holding briskets and shit like at 150. That's that's legit. And plus, like I said a million times, it makes it so convenient, especially if you're gonna go somewhere in the morning. You just grab that motherfucker out of the water bath, throw it in the fucking on the cutting board, travel. You don't have to worry about juices splashing everywhere. Not that I've ever had to worry about that anyway, but
Kosher dosher. What's that, John? Kosher dosher sous vide burgers. Is that what that said? Just flipped up on me.
where'd you see that at?
Oh, John L. Dude, go do kosher dosher sous vide burgers. Never heard of it.
is it a restaurant?
All right, I gotta take off, Randy.
Where the hell you going, Kent?
I'll call you tomorrow. Y'all have a great night.
Kent's not going.
Lance, Tyler, be good.
Hey, buddy.
Even you, Christy. Bye.
Later. Y'all only thought I left. I'm never gonna leave. I got Tito's everywhere. We're staying on all night. Nah, fucking poor Kent, man. He's tired. That fucking fifth place shit probably kicked him in the nuts. Barry beat him. His son-in-law beat him. I mean, he's been beat down today. Later, Kent.
So
I know what it is. I know what it is I got this microphone and these headphones on today, and Christy couldn't get in here and argue with them, so. Tyler, what are you fucking doing, dude? Why'd you stand up? You made me nervous when you stand up and I'm sitting down.
No, I got this desk done, and it's been more. I put a TV. It's probably my camera's a little weird. I put a TV up on the wall to use for a monitor up here. The same one I had in Texas. The one I had in the break room in there.
Yeah.
But I got one of those desks that raise up. It's just more comfortable to stand up sometimes.
Shit.
Oh,
Randy, can you hear the radio? I always forget about that. I do more privates than I do public. Can you hear the radio?
I mean, I've been hearing it, but it's just you. Normally, Lance, you usually
I can't even tell what song you have on, Lance.
Right. There's no way to even make out what you hear. It's just a.
I just faintly hear a beat. That's about it.
That's live. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Don't worry about getting me unmonetized. Shit, you can say what you want. I'm never going to be monetized.
I respect other people's channels. So,
yeah, dude, you're talking to me, though.
Something that I think Randy Quint said last week. So why is it that you can't get flavor in a sous vide? I mean, before you vac seal, you can't put something in there and make it allow
Everything that I found out and what I've read, salt's the only thing that can penetrate the meat while it's in the bag. And a lot of this, everything I've read online says you season it with other seasonings, the meat or whatever you're cooking after it's done. And, like steaks, you can put the other seasonings besides the salt on after it's done, and they will like caramelize with the sear and stuff like that into the meat. That's what I've read online when I first got mine and was studying it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, as far as
I get it. So the kosher dosher is a burger at some other place with black garlic. I want to try that stuff too.
yeah, I try not to eat anything kosher. I try not to. Kosher salt. What is it? Yeah, kosher salt. Lance, what the fuck are you spitting in?
Little plastic container.
Man, hey, you know what? When you're done, package that shit up, and we're gonna auction it off on the next live. We're doing a race for that. You want sleeper barbecues, spits?
Troy saying he can't hear me. Is he just F fucking with me?
That's April Fool's joke.
Oh, he can't hear the radio. I got it. I'm slow.
We're gonna work through that, Lance. We're gonna work through that. You know, we don't discriminate here on this channel. I'm fixing to need some more cigarettes, man. I hope Christy's watching. I'm gonna let fucking Kent smoke this one.
Ruff said something about people put herbs in the bag with the steaks in the sous vide, and yeah, and I've done that too. I think it gives it like an aroma flavor, but it does nothing to the texture of the meat or anything. It's more of a aroma, kind of like smoke does when you're smoking meat.
I don't know, man.
I don't know how it works, but
I've done steaks. I mean, I season the steaks and then I put them in there. I've even put compound butter on them and then put them in the sous vide machine. And I mean, it seems to transfer over pretty well.
yeah, the
Wow.
butter marinates.
That's a rye heap. That ain't oldies goldies.
Would you say
Randy, what
Uriah
did you
Heep?
put on them steaks you made at Dow when we was out there? That butter, what was in that stuff?
Smoke bomb? Yeah, I made that compound butter with Uncle Steve's smoke bomb. And I used a little bit of Lucky Shake while I was putting them on that Santa Maria. And then I put that fucking compound butter with that smoke bomb on there and I hit them with the fucking sous vide torch. Even though, you know, I didn't cook them in a sous vide first. They were steaks, but it sure worked out pretty good. I mean, I thought it did. What you know about compound butter, Lance?
Very little. Al said he put green onion
Think of
and
it.
rosemary and butter in a sous vide bag.
What's Christy talking about?
I don't know. Something about cum in her ear or something. I can't hear shit. I got on headphones. She's been behind me the whole time. She hasn't come over here and kicked me and said stop talking, so I must be doing all right. Still got 27,000 people watching us. 27,000 people, and I can't see how many thumbs up. So if you're watching, if you're lurking Joe, if you're lurking Chud, just fucking hit the goddamn finger up, man. So many people are watching. Hopefully I don't say the wrong thing. What's up, V-Hawk? Not that kind of day.
Let's see both Google's channels. See the process. I just have an interesting question about that process. Does that torch give you a propane taste?
I guess I've never tasted propane when I've used it to sear.
I never have either. I mean,
805 and I had this conversation. I did a research on it, and they're saying the butane actually leaves can make you sick. And I thought, if I remember correctly, because I don't do that very well these days. The propane will also leave you sick too.
From the sous vide torch.
I Googled it. He was using it to burn melt cheese. I was like, I remember reading something that you can get sick from it, but he didn't get sick.
I don't know. They use that all in the restaurants. A lot of restaurants use sous vides, the high-end ones. They have all these different vats with, medium rare, medium steaks, and they
I
just
use a
hold the
fucking
temperature.
yeah.
So if you order a steak in a restaurant, what they do is they pull it out of the vat for what type of rareness you want, and then they torch it, or some do in the freaking put it in the pan and crisp it up, but and then they serve it.
But what gas are they using though?
I don't know, but I know some have used the torches because it's
Well, look.
quicker than just searing it on the stove.
Where's Russ?
I used a torch my whole life to light my rollie, and I'm just directly in here, and it never made me sick. You never
Hey guys,
heated
I
a light
gotta
bulb
run.
up?
All right, Tyler.
Tyler, you're supposed to be
later.
here to support me on this, man.
Yeah, whatever Randy says, I'm all in. I'll see y'all
Yeah,
later.
so you can light the bulb with a torch. Anyway, it was a joke. It was a joke we were talking about. No, don't do drugs. That's all I can say. No, I'm just saying, like my sous vide torch, it burns. There ain't no way it's leaving any residue on anything because it burns fucking super hot and it's burning everything up. Doesn't leave like any kind of smoke or anything. Napalm gas, or I like your thoughts, V-Hawk. A broiler.
I have an overhead broiler that runs on propane.
Well, the thing about it is, look at all the smokers and grills and stuff that use gas.
Yeah.
I guess I just don't.
What is natural gas that comes into your house? I mean, I know people use that like open flame cook shit on.
Yeah.
I don't have natural gas. Yeah, Russ said he's gonna call BS on that.
Yeah, I see that. I have to Google it again.
I gotta go pee, guys. I'll be right back. Put it on mute. I'll be right back.
Online or visit your store. Retail sales open. Exclusions apply. See store for details.
He's tight and he's funny and he's also mustachioed. He solves all your problems by the end of every episode. Everyone loves TV Dad.
I just say, look at all the different cookers that use it as a heat source.
We recommend using clean burning propane fuel for cooking. So maybe that's a difference. Is that a difference? Is there such thing as dirty propane and clean propane?
I have no clue. Really, I don't care because I've used, I use propane to sear steaks, and I guess I've never tasted any propane, which I don't know how propane tastes, but.
Okay, well, this says right here, natural gas methane is the most common fuel for ranges and stove tops, but most torches use a cooking fuel or propane or butane. I don't know where I read it, but I promise you I read it.
What I miss? What I miss?
Probably when you're on the black internet, Lance.
If a burner isn't dialed in right, oxidizing flames red. So is that a regulator gas? Both case fantastic. I use natural gas inside the house. So they're saying that if you use a natural gas, it's usually what you're cooking with, but it's safe to use a clean propane or butane.
Yeah, I see what Russ is saying because it's the same way with the oxyacetylene torch. If you're not running an oxidizing flame, you're going to leave a lot of soot on the material. You know, it doesn't properly burn the fuel off. So I can see where you're talking about, Russ, but I mean, for the most part, in my experiences, it's okay. Yeah, you got to have the air adjustment. That's why you got that vent right there.
Yeah, well, they said something about a clean propane versus a dirty propane. I didn't realize there was a difference, but I promise you I read that about it saying it wasn't safe. And I want to say it was butane. But that article just said it was okay to use that and MAP gas.
Here we go. Now we got a fucking expert on the panel. Chuck, what do you know about oxidizing flames? And
Hell if I know.
what do you mean, dude? You're supposed to be an expert.
No, not on that. I know I got an electric stove that I love to change over to gas. But it would be propane, so that's the only thing I could tell you.
You'd have to get a propane tank in your yard and pipe it to your house, or what?
Be honest with you, Grandma built this house back in the early 60s. And believe it or not, that's what the hell we had. We had a gas stove first started out with. And I'm not sure, but I think the stove's down in the basement still.
But I soon learned that some use MAP gas torches.
She had a big,
Yes, these guys outlined
I
their
want to
main.
say 250 plus gallon tank right outside, and they piped it into the wall, and came right to the stove.
What'd she do with it? Did you make a barbecue pit out of it, Chuck?
Huh?
What'd she do with it? Did you make a barbecue pit out of it?
No, I think it's down. Oh, the bottle?
Yeah.
The bottles were rented. We used to get a company come deliver, and they fill it up every so often.
How long did they last?
Like heating oil. That I was 7 years old back then.
Yeah, we
Oh,
Growing up on our
dinosaurs are still walking around outside and shit, huh?
here in Iowa on our farms, even like the farm I grew up on, we have the big ass tanks that they come and I don't know if it's propane or whatever it is. They fill them up and it's piped into the house.
Right.
And it runs, that's what runs furnace, stoves, anything like that.
Yeah.
And then the company comes and fills it up a couple times a year.
Well, see, people that have like gas heat, gas stoves, gas water heaters, and all this shit, you see them with 1,000-gallon tanks out in the background somewhere, and then they run the pipe over to the house and they plug into it.
Yeah.
This article is actually saying that it prefers a MAP gas over any of the propanes because it's mainly because of its temperature. It burns at 5,300 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's hotter burning. And I wish I could find that art, which I ain't gonna know where the hell I look.
We don't have natural gas up this way, Russ, to be honest with you. Simon, brother, you're back.
Sure.
When
What's
you're
up, Simon?
Hey, man.
Does this microphone sound good?
it sounds loud.
Loud?
Yeah, you sound. I mean, you're not over the power, but you sound louder.
I mean,
You sound okay. I don't hear the loud.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Is that a little better?
I turn my shit up on this end.
I'm saying, is that
Yeah,
a little better?
Yeah, that
sound
sounds
good.
like
Yeah.
I turned it down some.
Yeah.
I went and got a new mic, and that's why tonight's the first night I'm really using it.
say something, Lance.
something Lance.
Something, Lance. You know what? I see what's going on. I see what's going on. It's on my end, dude. All of my fucking microphones are turned up in different levels, and I should go ahead and put automatically adjust mic volume.
Yeah, see, mine was
something-
cranked up to 100, and I just kicked it back to 60.
That's something I should have done as a host a long time ago, but I just figured it out right now. So
You sound good though, Randy. You're not that loud.
Oh, bow wow, you sound good.
yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, everybody. Chuck, when are we going to see another gumbo video? I want to win a trophy.
I told you it'd be a while before 5 comes out.
Chuck, I just want to let you know, man. I'm making a mask of you too. Whenever I do another gumbo video, half of that video is going to be filmed with you involved.
Cool. Just let me know, and I'll give you a few sound bites. Hey, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Does everybody sound better now? I put everybody on automatically adjust microphone.
Yeah.
Simon, sing us a little song, man. Let us hear it.
And Randy, you know, you're talking about your adjustments and stuff on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
All I got to say is a good wife would have had that all done for you.
Oh,
Man, I'd have a fat ass sandwich sitting here too.
Quint's taking Kent's place, I see.
It's the Iowa guys, you know.
I'm gonna see an F off, Quint.
He
Good
said,
Lord, you had an electric bill of $700.
Who does?
Randy?
Me?
Yeah,
Who fucking said that?
your other half.
Oh
Your
no,
wife.
no! Before the kitchen was done, yeah, because we didn't have no sheetrock in there. It was just plastic hanging.
Oh, no insulation and shit.
No insulation whatsoever. So like when the air conditioner would kick on, you see that plastic just fly in there and all that shit, and it was 103 degrees.
Randy warned Christy if she keeps the caps up, she's gonna get timed out.
I don't know about that, man. I can't
Time
time
out herself
this.
here.
After everything's said and done, and I end this live, I still got to go in there with her. I can't time her out.
Randy, pass Quint the mask real quick so he can. Since he's taking his spot.
Yeah.
Hey, that takes some trials and tribulations. I can't just pass the mask like that. The mask has to be earned.
Well, I think he's starting to earn it. I'm waiting for a FO Quint.
What's up, Travis? Welcome aboard, man. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the shit show. Yeah, you just can't come in here and say nothing negative. If you say something negative, we're gonna make fun of you.
We're gonna have fun with it.
Yeah.
Propane is quite popular because of the scene.
Let's get off the propane. We're past that.
I'm trying to find out what I learned myself a while back, but I apparently learned myself wrong.
See what happens when you try to learn.
Now you're done. Hang up.
Oh, natural states, time flies.
Chuck,
I need a beer.
go get you one of them little Barbie doll beers.
Yes. What?
Chuck, did you see my video today?
Yes, I did. I was surprised you shot that sumbitch.
Yeah. Why was you surprised? You never seen RXTX videos before? Or what?
Well, I have, but
The damn good
that
sandwich.
looked awful damn good, and I don't know why he would shoot it.
Yeah, you goddamn right. I'm gonna shoot it. I don't give a shit how good it looks. I'll shoot my Thanksgiving turkey.
Well,
Randy, didn't you have a video that you shot all yourself? Christy was gone.
What? Oh no, that was my Tiger McCool Fire Cups versus ribs. Yeah, I did do that whole video myself, and that was a tragic mistake. Like I should have never done that, dude. My fucking camera had barbecue sauce all over it. It was, yeah, she edited to make it what y'all seen. You didn't see the behind the scenes. Like if y'all could come over here and look at some of the raw footage I shoot, I mean, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Chuck, you got winds at home?
Got who?
Wind, heavy winds, wind
Oh my
alert.
God, we had 50-mile-an-hour wind, and then we had a severe thunderstorm roll through, and we had a hell of a day up this way.
Yeah, we had thunderstorm this morning, lightning this evening, but no thunder. But man, the wind is kicking up.
Let's put it this way: the 10x10 canopy I had over top motorcycle is no more.
It's gone.
That's
Is that
all.
what I saw on Facebook Marketplace upside down saying free.
This son of a bitch, it wound up.
Y'all hear that?
What?
I mean, it sounds like the fucking roof's gonna come off this thing.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, right now, according to the weather, we've got like 15, 17 mile an hour winds. So it's calmed down a little bit.
Lance, hypothetically speaking, if the roof did tear off your house, would you move to Texas?
Or that would just be my.
He'd go to Carolinas.
No, I would not go to Carolina. Got nothing for Lindsey Graham. He got nothing for me. I would love to go to Texas, but this would just be one of the garages. I still have a house, another garage left with roofs on them.
Boo.
You sure?
Boo. Nah, you're supposed to say, hell yeah, I'm going to move to Texas.
Hell
As soon,
yeah, I'm moving to Texas.
as soon as I lose one shingle, I'm out of this motherfucker.
Blow, you son of a bitch. Blow.
When I die, I'm going to have them bring my ashes to Texas and spread them all over your yard, Randy.
Don't fucking do that shit, Chuck. No, I like my grass. I mow my grass. I take pride in my yard. There'd be fucking gumbo plants growing in my yard and shit. I don't need that.
Hey, you know.
45
Yeah.
the other day. And snow melted last night. Thunderstorms woke up
Let
this
it take
morning. A few inches.
See
of
you later,
snow.
man, Wood.
See you, Terry.
That's what happened to what's that guy, Scotty? He woke up to like 6 inches of snow this morning.
That's what she said.
Mine's never woke up to 6 inches of anything.
Sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to say 6 inches.
4 inches is average.
That's gonna piss him off now.
What's illegal, Christy?
Fucking scattering your ashes in my yard is illegal. If it ain't illegal, I'm gonna make it illegal. No, Chuck, you can't do that. I got a well, dude. I don't want to fucking in 10 days drink Chuck. No, we're not doing that.
You're jinxing yourself, Randy. Now tonight you're gonna dream about Chuck.
Shit.
Okay, be
What kind of Chuck you?
Nah, man.
I'll send you a locket with gumbo number 5 in it.
All right, yeah, you can do that. I'll put it up here on the mantle with fucking Christie's dog Mackenzie, his ashes and shit. You know, we'll just have a little collection of dead people up here. Necrophilia. This whole show's been about necrophilia. I love it.
I got 2 boxes out in the living room, dog and a cat.
Yeah,
Pretty
you're
soon,
right.
Chris will be calling you Chuck, Randy.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, you push a button and that's what'll play.
Yeah. Fucking Tyler.
She'll wake up in the morning and try to get you out of bed and go, "Hey, Chucky."
Oh shit. Yeah, that's a fucked up thing. See, now you put yourself in a situation because now I'm Chuck when you wake up every morning. I'm just gonna look over at you and say, "Hey, everybody, you want some gumbo for breakfast?"
That's his alarm now. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, you do it better than anybody else. That's the originator right there. It's like Casey Kasem. You don't mimic Casey Kasem. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So what's your next cook, Chuck?
Crotch pot ribs.
Crotch pot ribs.
Hot ribs.
Yeah, I looked through the videos and I haven't had a video done of those yet.
Whose crotch? Is she a
Mine.
hottie?
It'll be about, well, it'll be a big oval crotch pot. See, Christy calls it a crotch pot.
Oh, okay.
I already thought you did that, Chuck.
I thought you misspoke.
I already thought you did that. I seen pictures or a video of you.
Yeah, I
doing it.
put pictures up, but I haven't. I don't think I've done a video because I went to my barbecue side, and that's where all my barbecue videos are, and I can't find one. So
I could have swore you had a video of it once.
now, if I do, then I won't do that.
So
But,
you should try that fucking making that pita that we did today. Make a pita, and then I don't know.
Dude, I am not a baker. I seen how you pawned that shit off on Christy real quick.
You got me. Yeah, you caught me red-handed.
Since she was like a trooper, man, she went right on through that shit.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, but so the recipe was there. It was right in front of my fucking face. You can see it off to the side in the video. It's written down on a piece of paper. I don't fucking bake shit, man. I don't even know how to turn that goddamn mixer on. So I had to.
I don't
plan
even
it out
have a
on that.
mixer. I got a little hand mixer, so I'd be screwed from the get go. I'd have to do that shit by hand.
Well, there you go. Double stuffed cream pies.
Russ
My,
Jones, 3, 2, 1. Nope.
My mom used to have one, and my sister, since she passed away, my sister says, "Can I have Mom's mixer?" I should have told her no, but because that had the grinder and all that shit attached to it.
What? It was a KitchenAid mixer, one of the big boys. or what?
Yeah.
You should have fought her for it, Chuck. Like fist fought, and filmed that shit. Dude, I'd have watched that video over and over again.
No, my oldest sister and I, we get along.
Yeah.
My I have 2 older sisters and a younger brother, and my younger brother and I, well, I ain't going to go there.
You want to fist fight him? Because anybody you fist fight,
I
wanna
have.
watch that
I
fucking
have.
video. Yeah. Did you win?
Oh, he threw me around like a little puppy because he's bigger than I am, but at least I stood up to his ass.
I'm just telling you, Chuck. Anytime
I could have got him
you gotta
down, I
fist
would have
fight
kicked
somebody-
like Jello, dude.
Kick like Jello.
Yeah, I'm a street fighter. I go for it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, Chuck. If you're ever gonna get into a fight, man, I would advise you film that shit because I know there's a hidden talent in you somewhere, man. You're a fucking. I can imagine Chuck fucking flips a switch and he turns into Ken Shamrock in the ring. You know what I mean?
Hey, I got a bad temper. I do. Believe me, but I've kind of haven't had it come out because I'm here all by myself and my computer and all you all. My puppy, cat, I want to take a 22 to.
Uh-oh.
And
what's your stance on necrophilia, Chuck?
this one I won't have ashes. I'll just burn her ass and bury her.
So let me ask you a question, Chuck. If you're 2 inches into your mom and your dad's 2 inches into you,
I
do
told
go
you
forward or
somebody's
back?
getting screwed anyway.
We ask the hard hitting questions here.
Taking over for left, huh? The hot
Yeah.
seat too.
I only got that one question so far, but
Well, I gave you an answer. I gave you
no,
an
you did.
answer way back. Somebody getting screwed some of it. Anyhow.
Yeah.
And Travis, to answer your question earlier, I've done a couple crock pot ribs, and believe me, they turned out dang delicious and very, very tender. I mean, Puppy, she ate the bone like they were candy. They were so soft.
Chuck, you got that fucking big ass expensive pit, man. Why you keep cooking everything in the crotch pot?
Because it's good.
I know, but I'm just saying, your snow isn't falling like it did. You should be getting good weather.
Well,
up
I did that bacon on the pit.
there. No, I watched it.
And I've got 2 racks of St. Louis and a rack of spares, but this time I'm not going to cut the spare down. I'm just going to go for it, and I'm going to cook that on that big bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not going to do the 3-2-1. I've seen a lot of videos come out recently, and they just hauled ass with it. Some didn't wrap, some did. So,
do you have a grinder?
A who?
A grinder? Do you have a meat grinder?
No.
I was about to say, go get you some of that fucking bacon from the Amish, like Lance did, and make some of those bacon burgers.
Yeah.
And cook them on your big pit.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Yeah, that was a banging ass video. Me and a guy that I worked with, we were sitting in the car and we watched that shit.
3-2-1 cat rib. Yeah, Lance, he's cutting that, and them things are just going into little slices like you could go and throw them in the frying pan. I would have just cut that son of a bitch in half, Lance.
What's that?
That bacon.
It's
because every time you cut it, it kind of spread apart, and all those little pieces started coming over.
It all got ground up.
Well, I know, and you could see the bacon mixed in with the beef.
It was partially frozen. I just cut it up like that so it grind easier.
Oh, I know. And I did see, you had everything. What kind of grinder is that? I know it's not a meat grinder.
No, it's LEM. Probably all made by the same damn place. It's LEM Big Bite, number 22.
Right.
1 horse.
Dude, I hate cooking. I hate cooking ribs. Ribs are like the worst thing I fucking want to cook.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I just hate cooking fucking ribs, man. Like they never turn out like I want them to.
I could lose power. I just heard a transformer blow.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm good for 8 hours because I'm hooked up to a power thing.
We're not gonna be on here for 8 hours, Chuck. I can't be on here for 8 hours. I gotta be in a fucking plant.
Well, I'm saying if the light goes out behind me, then I know electricity's off, so I'll still be on as long as I got cable.
Well, you got a backup generator or something?
Well, I got one of those power inverters or whatever where you plug everything into it and it charges up, and then when power goes out, it runs for 8 hours.
You got all that fancy shit, Chuck, and you don't even know if you have Bluetooth on your computer?
Well, I checked and I don't. When I had it made, I didn't put Bluetooth on it.
I'll be back. My dogs need to go outside.
Okay, buddy.
Hey, Quinn, take your camera out there. I want to see that shit, man. We've been talking about necrophilia for a while. Let's talk about bestiality.
I wanted to subscribe to his 2106, but I can't find it.
It's right there, 2106. Somebody drop a link in the comment.
I know, but I went and YouTubed it, and
did you subscribe to Tyler's channel, Chuck?
I can't. I think I went there. I don't know if I did. I know you had a bunch of them lined up, and I think Quince and Tyler's were the only two I weren't.
Well, my moderators will drop the links. Trust me, and go subscribe to him, Chuck.
Who? Tyler?
Tyler, and you should have been already Quint a long time ago. Quint's like
Well,
the
I've
number one fucking YouTube-
subscribed to Quint, but the 2106 barbecue I haven't subscribed to yet.
Yeah, Quint's like the number one guy on YouTube. Out of all the people that have channels, you should be subscribed to him before. Like, even if you cancel all your other subscriptions, just make sure you have RXTX Barbecue and Quint.
I mean, you know, everybody on the panel so far, you know, minus the 26 barbecue or 2106, you know, I'm subscribed to. So,
Hey Chuck, I heard you. I heard you donated a little something to Anthony today, man. That's fucking awesome.
yeah, I mean, he put up on Instagram the different levels, and so I hit him up and I said, how do I do it? And he gave me all the info, and I went right to it.
So what
Randy,
you
you see that? I'm sorry. The comment that V-Hawk made up there, 29. I've heard about that. It's a Chipotle honey.
Let me know if you need a little more there, Anthony. I'm not rich, but you know.
I'd like to try that.
Hey, George, brother, thank you, buddy.
George, come on, George. You got time to drop links. You got to try to come up here, man.
He's got big family dinner tomorrow. He might come up though. 10-4.
Trying to respond back to.
All right, Chris. See you later.
Later, Chris. Fucking can't. Yeah, man. So, what were we talking about? I'm sorry, I got lost on my text right here. People were texting me.
We talk about all kind of crap.
What'd you say, Chuck? Because that's the number one thing I need to know. I said, what did you say back though, Chuck? That's the number one thing I need to know. That's going to determine the whole avenue this thanks comment goes, is whatever Chuck said.
I'm getting ready to subscribe to 2106. I said thanks. You know, I said thanks, George.
You're talking about Anthony's buy-in thing.
Oh yeah, so I donated.
Yeah, let me highlight Travis's comment here. Any of you guys make jerky? Now this is your question, Lance.
I have made some. I haven't made it. I don't make it all the time. But yeah, I do definitely make it. I just don't. Just not into it all the time.
I ain't never made jerky before.
I was all right. It's not that bad. I got a slicer and everything, but I'd rather just cut it with a knife.
So what have you made with your new jerky machine, your dehydrator? You haven't made none?
Oh no, I haven't used that dehydrator yet for anything. Actually,
No
I was getting
apple
ready
slices
to,
or
I was looked at some apples the other day. I need to get some apples. That Mennonite place, they got just what do you call those things? Not grosses. I guess it is a gross. What do you call the big? It's not a gross. Call them big ass containers of where it's just filled loose of like apples or onions or whatever. No, huge things like 4 foot by 4 foot by
I
4
would-
foot.
I would have said a bushel too. I don't know. I never even seen a fucking Amish person.
It's not a gross.
A peck.
Just shook him.
A big ass basket, a crate,
Great.
a tote.
But anyhow, they had so many apples in there, but there was a lot of rotten ones in there. So I was going to go back to them, and I peck a pecker, but I just went ahead and love me a good bushel. I forgot about them. I'm gonna go back up there again.
You need to film them assholes, Lance. Let me see what the fucking Amish person is, because I've never even seen an Amish person in my life. If I ever had, they weren't driving around in buggies and wearing beards and shit.
When I was driving on the road, I went through Lancaster up here in PA, and there was a lot of them.
Did you run them over?
No, I respect those people.
Ranch dip. That sounds good, Travis. I'm actually going to do something like that. I've got all my stuff coming up. I'm gonna have, but I haven't put it in the ground yet. I'm gonna do a jalapeno parsley. I think that's just, for some reason, that's just sort of kind of sticking in my head.
That
So
don't sound
jalapeno
bad.
parsley or jalapeno oregano.
That sounds pretty good, matter of fact.
Is
What
that
would you put it on?
Is that some of that herb you bought? That spicy herb shit you bought that you're gonna grow?
Yeah, that stuff I'm growing. Yeah. All right, Russ.
Russ.
But I'm gonna grow that.
See you later, Russ.
I'm gonna dehydrate that and pickle it up. Brisket medic had pickled. I was reading his comment same time I was talking, but
I've never.
All right, Randy, I'm 100% on your list now.
What do you mean? What does that mean? You're on my shit list too? Are you on my gut list? Because you don't want to be on
No,
my gut list.
all those people, whoever had to stream that it was going across the bottom. I'm subscribed to everybody.
Oh, you're talking about everybody that's in the chat.
Well, Tyler and
All the ones you mentioned earlier.
yeah.
Yeah, Tyler hasn't made any content yet, but as soon as he does, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Well,
be
I
banging.
am
Did you find 2106?
I'm lagging.
What does that mean?
catching up to the subscriptions, right, Chuck?
Oh. Yeah, I'm behind. I'm old. What the hell? I admit it. Oh man, that's good.
Man.
That's
That's
excellent.
better than
Was
what I
Beer
can.
did that?
Yeah, them Budweisers definitely make you feel good when you burp.
I smell fucking bacon patties.
Drop another link.
I just
Drew
did. Drew.
BBQ.
You gonna jump on, Drew?
Hey, go, Franco.
There's the link, everybody. If you want to come in here and have fun and get picked on.
What are you gonna say when they come in here, Chuck? What are you gonna say when they come in here?
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh fuck! You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say your catch line, your catchphrase.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, there it is. As soon as somebody jumps in, you're supposed to say, "Hey,
Oh,
everybody."
believe me, Brisket. Congress can KMA just like the Senate. And as for the president, well,
hey, nah, don't get me put on the fucking watch list.
I'm gonna be polite.
Don't get me put on the fucking watch list, all right?
You already are, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's all right. You can say whatever you want, Chuck.
So it's Randy and then Chuck right next to him.
Yeah. You gonna be my vice president when I run, Chuck?
Hey, go for it, dude.
Hell yeah! I'm
If
running
they
for
can have,
president
if they can have
2024.
Clinton and Trump and the old fart that's in there now, then you can have an old fart as a VP.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna run now. So Shifter 2024, Chuck's the vice president. The country's
yeah.
we're gonna turn this country around.
Somebody's got to.
Yeah, desk pops for everybody.
I mean, no bullshit.
That's up there every house.
No bullshit. Congress, Senate, anything. They say they rule this and they rule that. Well, guess what? He's the freaking president. He rules everything.
First thing I'm doing is legalizing marijuana and prostitution. You stand behind me on that one, Chuck?
Well, it depends upon how we're going on to prostitution, there, dude. There's a lot of kinky people out there.
Well, they have to send us a picture first. They have to send us nudes, and then vote if they can be prostitutes or not.
This child bull crap. Those son of bitches, they automatically get a death penalty.
For sure, everybody gets a death penalty.
And I'll pull the freaking switch.
There's no switches. There's no switches. Everybody has guns.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, everybody has guns, so there's no switches. It's automatic death. There's a purge every year and all that good shit. What's up, Drew?
There we go, Drew.
Figured out how to get there.
Yeah.
Hey, there's another purple guy.
I'm sorry.
That's
You're good,
okay.
dude. You're good. No, nobody cares what color you are. This is see, there's no racism here. I don't give a fuck what color you are. You come on here purple. Lance is red.
Quint was tan.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Is that no? There's not a normal color, is there?
Quint and I are pretty much same color.
Don't drag Quentin this shit, Chuck. God damn it.
Bald headed, white.
Well, fuck, I'm gonna grow my hair out now. Jesus.
Yeah. So vote for Shifter. Vote for Shifter Chuck and
Oh, I will.
Well, fuck, you can't vote for yourself, bro.
Well, I can vote for you.
Well, that's
Now,
fine.
what did I
Why not?
miss?
They do now.
I go let the dogs out and I come back and I'm hearing politics.
It's not really politics, dude. This is some fictional,
We're
some
just
fictional
having
make
fun,
believe.
Quint.
You miss prostitution.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Nobody misses prostitution. Everybody's anyway. Drew, welcome to the chat, man. What's up, dude?
Hey, nothing right now. I'm just burning the shit out of my pit right now, trying to figure out how to manage the fire. I'm learning.
Really? That pit you built?
Yeah.
You got protein on there?
What's that?
You got some protein on it?
No, just fire only. No.
So you trying to learn the fire management?
Yes, sir. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's all new, isn't it? Is that the first time you lit it off?
No. I've burned it on it a few times now. Just trying to figure out how to manage it,
Okay.
Consistent heat, keep smoke, everything.
Yeah. I'll tell you a good one to watch is Mike Brown. If you're looking for fire management. That's not funny, Chuck. Don't fucking laugh. I'm talking about this dude.
I'm laughing at brisket.
Oh.
Now you're all caught up, Quint.
Mike Brown should be going to days here pretty soon. This month, I believe he comes back this month to day hours.
I hope so, man, because I miss Mike, dude. Me and Mike had some great conversations. I'm gonna tell you right now, like me and Mike and Russ get on a panel together. I mean, we kind of neglect the chat because we get involved in what we're talking about. We're talking about welding and all that shit, you know. And Mike knows his shit, and Russ knows his shit even better than I do. I've been doing this shit for 23 years, and Russ fucking embarrasses me sometimes.
And both of them know how to cook.
Yeah, but I'm talking about as far as pit fabrication. I'm talking about his pit fabrication and all that shit, you know, welding and Drew, what do you do for a living, dude?
Hey, I'm a machinist.
That's what's up. Yeah, no, I can tell because you've evidently have some kind of like mechanical abilities to put them hind joints on that fucking pit and develop that fucking steering mechanism and shit. And that was impressive. When Franco shared that shit, I was like, damn, that's pretty damn good, you know.
Yeah,
Cool, Travis. What size pit you working on?
It's a 250.
Nice.
Did y'all get some steel
Steel.
for the firebox for Franco's pit?
I had to get me a 4x10 sheet, and that's what I used.
So I got the hookup on metal, dude. If you ever need any metal, just get with me.
I got me that 4x10 I got from North Shore.
Yeah, that's what Franco says. Somewhere over there by Sam's.
Yeah, there's North Shore Steel Supply.
I don't know exactly what I said. I might know if I drove by there and seen it, but I fuck with some guys over there from Miller Road 3. They're they're a steel supply place, and that's what they specialize in is sheets.
Yep.
Did he decide whether he's going to make it an insulated box or not?
I don't know where he's at. I think he's going to stick with the insulated. Now that I'm thinking back, I kind of think it's more of a, what do you want, you know?
Right.
Do what you want for sure if you're building something.
Travis, what kind of pit you working on, buddy?
What's that?
This guy in the chat, Travis, 36 inch, 20 inch pipe.
Firebox is 20 inch.
Drew,
Going to be 20 inch pipe. Wow.
Drew, aren't you lending Jeremy your pit for his fundraiser?
I plan to if he's going to take it.
I thought he said something about it that you made the offer.
I definitely did. As long as he's interested, or if the weather turns out, or whatever the case is, it's right down the road, so it's no big deal.
Yeah, I already told him too. If you want to do crawfish, man, I got crawfish equipment.
That would be pretty badass too.
I'm gonna be there. So I'm gonna be there regardless of what we do. I'm gonna be there because Christy's gonna be there, and Barbacoa Bandits Daniel, he's gonna be there. We're gonna go show some support. And
that's awesome.
Travis, we just had a conversation on this fireboxes being round versus being square.
We did.
Yeah, they're saying the round fireboxes will actually burn up quicker than a square box. And a square box, you have, depending on what type of wood basket you have in there, you have place to heat your wood up. Flat surfaces versus a round pipe. But
right.
I mean,
we just had that talk the other day.
Yeah, you got Feldman's calculator, right? Everybody, where does Simon go? No, I'm saying Feldman's calculator is going to be your, cubic volume of your pit versus the cubic volume of your firebox. It shouldn't matter if it's round or not.
Yeah, but if it's round, wouldn't the heat keep going kind of like this to where a square would go up and then into the chamber?
My firebox is round, dude. You know what I do is I push my coals back a little bit, and then I put the wood that I want dried out like next to the door.
Right.
Or on top of the firebox even. I mean, that shit fucking seems to. Yeah, see, Zach knows what I'm talking about. Feldman's, that if you follow those principles for like flow, you got your collector on your grate level, and you got your box, even if you're doing a reverse flow.
Right.
If you follow the calculations you put into the Feldman's, um, whatever you call it, it's not a calculator really. It's a simple math problem. You should be all
Well,
right. Cubic
I
volume
wasn't
of your
good in
firebox.
math, so
Yeah, I know. Back in your days, they still had to use abacuses and fucking chisel fucking math problems on stone tablets, huh, Chuck?
yeah.
I'm fucking.
And then when we got a good score, she would come around with a piece of coal and make a check mark.
she would come over there. She would let you outside when the earth cooled. When the earth cooled down enough, she would let you outside to play with the dinosaurs.
Yep.
I'm fucking with you, Chuck. I gotta go.
Those dinosaur ribs were damn good back in them days, though.
I gotta pee real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
All right, Simon. Simon's off.
See you later, brother.
Which flavor of dinosaur?
It didn't matter.
One that had flesh?
Yeah. As long as it had meat and it went around and around on the campfire. Our round firebox was stone.
That's how it started.
And we had to go find two of the biggest, sturdiest trees that had a Y. So we used that as a rotisserie.
Gotta eat. That's how you do it.
You figure people talk about, excuse me, cooking on open flame. Well, where did it start from? I mean, they had to eat and they used flame. When they figured it out how to use it.
That's right.
Before they found out how fire worked, they ate that shit raw. See you later, medic.
So you're pretty much going to set it up like your pit, Drew?
Whatever Jeremy's wanting, that's what we're gonna do. If whatever details, I want to make sure that we get the details right because it's not my pit, it's his pit for sure. And
Right.
what we're gonna do is gonna learn because I made the mistakes on my pit. I'll make another mistake. Hopefully, I won't make his mistake.
Good Lord, what was that just flew into your screen?
June bug.
Good God.
Welcome to Texas, baby.
June bugs are already here.
Yeah. Some fire cups. Drew, are you hyped to fire cups yet? Has Jeremy let you use any yet?
I haven't used any. I'm just using the propane to light stuff, but I'm interested. I got some little hay bales. Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, dude. Fuck those tumbleweeds.
Yeah, I had them since
blasphemy.
Used them in forever either. So.
Nah, you need to get some. Jeremy will hook you up. If not, I'll drive over there to Baytown and I'll fucking give you some.
Team Fire Cup for the win.
I am interested in them. I'm not using something else to supplement though.
Yeah, you're using what you got. I understand. But once you switch to fire cups, it's like you won't go back.
All right,
Yeah,
Randy, you're a big user of fire cups. Really, Anthony's still here. I don't have one of those lighters with the the extension thing, and I don't have Well, I've got a propane torch and all, but what's the best way to light those?
Go
They
to
sell them extended lighters at the stores, Chuck. They sell them extended lighters at the stores.
Yeah, I know, but like
That's
I say,
all I use.
I've got to get one.
I mean, I have the torch and stuff, but I just use a freaking Bic quicker lighter.
Right. So
hey,
you get
Anthony sells a light on his website, man.
torch pen, yeah. Is that what the hell they're called, Anthony? Sells them on the website. Well, I can go 3 minutes away and get one. Sorry, Anthony.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, Chuck. You know what you got to do is you got to buy another fire cup and then start your fire cup with that fire cup. That's the only way to do it.
Well, I've got that Weber grill outside that I'm going to refurbish and start using. And that's why I got my fire cups. You know, I got my little junior pack here. And so
you could even start that crock pot with the fire cup. Chuck, have you tried that yet?
Yeah, okay.
Why you got to restore it, Chuck? Is it just old or is it just
Yeah,
stuff
yeah. That sucker's got to be close to 30 years old.
But is it still whole?
Yeah. I mean, the woods fell off of it because that don't last.
Yeah.
So I ain't worried about that. I wear those protective gloves. I'm thinking about adding a thermometer to the lid because they didn't have one on this one. So
what's up, Archangel?
Now I would put
I've seen this guy on several chats, man. This is a good guy right here. Archangel 3, he just chimed in.
I would put the thermometer on the opposite side of the vent, right?
That's correct. You want it over your fire, your vents over your protein.
Yeah, when you got the chunks in there, the smoke will come over. Yeah.
Archangel, look, I'm gonna make you a moderator, bro. Drop your link.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, well, so you know, I don't only go on live with the barbecue scene. I go on live with another channel called Active Police Cam, and they're pretty cool people. And I met Archangel over there.
Okay, I was getting ready to ask you what types of channels had you seen him on before?
Yeah, so he's over there, and yeah. So drop your link. Drop your link, man. We're pleased to have you. He said he was going to come over here.
Night,
so.
Christy.
She can't hear you. I got headphones on, Chuck.
Well, I know. I seen a little kiss on the cheek.
Chuck said good night.
I kind of figured that's where she was headed.
Yeah, it's already almost 11. I'm fixing to end it too. We'll bullshit for a little bit longer, but I got to be at this fucking plant tomorrow. So
yeah,
you can see I'm still wearing my fucking FRs from work, man. I got to go in there and take a shower and smell like fucking hell.
I like how you covered up the name.
So why are they doing that, Randy? Is just
good boy, good boy.
Ready earlier.
This is the company I work for, Chuck. What are you talking about? I work for RXTX Barbecue.
Yeah, I realize that, buddy, but I know the bullshit you went through before.
But no, more on what Lance was saying. How come they're not calling you in on during the week, but the weekends they're
really?
So you know, it's shutdown time. You know what I mean? Like it's easier for them to shut down the weekend than it is to shut down the weekday. That kind of shit, you know.
So they shut down on the weekends. You go do what you got to do, and then they can start over on Monday.
Well, they're not going to start over because there's some issues with the shit we're looking at. Basically, they fucked around. They burned their generator up, their steam powered
Oh,
generator.
hell.
So right now during the weekend, it's like all hands on deck, 24 hours a day from Friday to Sunday. Break this son of a bitch down. Let's get it all inspected, and then we can start assembling it back, and then they can go through their startup process and everything and have it back online.
Right. How long do you think that's going to take?
Well, I'll finish my inspection part tomorrow because, like I said, they've been doing dry. I don't know if you ever seen dry ice blasting before, but it's pretty fucking neat, dude.
I didn't see dry ice blasting, but I know I've seen dry ice.
All right. Well, imagine using instead of sand or sandblasting, you're using dry ice.
Really?
Yeah, and that's what they're doing.
They use that in attics.
What?
Get houses that got mold up in the rafters in their attic spaces.
Well, yeah, because it naturally fucking no
cleanup.
There's no cleanup whatsoever. It all evaporates. It sublimates, is what they call it.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, and they can use that shit inside those turbines, and they don't have to break the whole turbine down. They still break it down, but
right.
They go in there and they dry ice blast everything, and then I go in there and I inspect all the parts, and then after everything's verified, there's no cracking or shit like that, then they can start reassembly and get it back online. Trust me, some people that make way more money than me are determining how the fuck they're going to do all this shit. They just call me in. And
well, I just learned a hell of a lot tonight.
Hey, that dry thing, is it as clean as a sandblast surface?
Man, it's fucking super clean. Because inside these steam generators, there's no rust really. You know what I mean? Like there's no. So when they blast everything, there's really no cleanup. All the dry particles, the little particles that imagine sandblasting something, but instead of having sand where you got to vacuum all that shit out, you got dry ice that evaporates. They go in there and they clean all the surfaces off. Us as inspectors, we go in there, we do all of our testing, make sure there's no cracking and shit, and then there's nothing to clean up. So as long as everything's good, this generator burned down is what happened. They ran it. And some idiot fucking put a scaffold board on top of some kind of a valve that was like an automated valve, and they didn't allow that fucking valve to purge the steam, and so the generator burned down. So they brought us in there. They tore the whole thing apart. They've dry ice blasted everything. As inspectors, we've been in there, looking at it for 2 days. Tomorrow will be the third day. Once we give it the green light, they can just basically put everything back together and start it up without having to remake none of the parts.
So when you say generator, I mean, is this is like a something that produces electric?
It is. It's producing 750 megawatts of electricity off of steam. So this plant that I'm in right now, they don't use power off the grid. They use their byproduct as steam, which is steam. Instead of venting steam, they use it to power generators to repower their plant. So there's a whole bunch of generators that do this shit, and they feed into batteries. And I'm talking about, like, if you have a pacemaker, you can't even be in this plant because of the electromagnetic waves that these batteries put out.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Hearing aids or pacemakers, you can't be in this plant. So their byproduct is steam, which they generate back into. They make that steam turn. It looks like a gas turbine. You ever seen a turbine on an airplane? It looks just like that, except for steam turns it, and instead of natural gas turning it, steam turns it, and then they run generators off of that turbine, which in turn pumps fucking electricity back into the plant. It allows them to keep operating at a cheaper cost.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of like what do they call that shit? It doesn't exist. Einstein proved it wrong. Or what they call it, potential energy. Like
Perpetual.
what is it?
Perpetual.
Perpetual energy. Yeah, like Einstein proved that wrong. There's no such thing as perpetual energy. You can't make something power itself, and in turn, it powers itself. You have to have some kind of release of energy at some point. So their byproduct is steam. So they're as close to perpetual energy as possible because they're using their byproduct as steam. And yeah, you're damn sure right, Drew. I like you more now. You just corrected me. You know, it's just like an electric motor. You can't fucking turn a generator to power an electric motor to turn another electric motor to make more. You know, you can't use electricity to make electricity or else everybody would do it. You know, it's like you have to have some release of energy at some point in the line. What is that energy? It has to be a startup point. It can actually run. You can create perpetual motion, but you can't create perpetual motion without a startup. So they use steam to start that generator. The generator supplies, blase.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty smart. I mean, if you ask me, but.
Oh, yeah.
When I was on the road, we used to haul coal down to this steel plant, and they used generators that had brushes to run the plant, and we used to haul the dust from the brushes back out. In certain states, that was hazardous waste. I mean, it was a filthy job, but we had to tar up the tailgate, put plastic liner in, and then they loaded up the trailer with it. And we used to take that up to a place in Pennsylvania, big fancy place, back into this hillside, dump it, and then we go get another load of coal and do it again. That was some good money.
Yeah, so everybody that I'm working with right now, like who's subcontracted me and everything, is everybody has you see all the logos. Well, my logo, I can't pull that off, but everybody's GE. They're GE, turbine division.
Right.
So you got engineers from GE, you got mechanical engineers from GE. All these people were in there like to rebuild this turbine that was actually built by GE years and years ago because it burned down. So you got like a lot of, big dicks. You got a bunch of big dicks on site.
Yeah.
I'm just doing whatever they say they need something inspected. Hey, I don't even give a shit what the hell this thing does. I'll let you know if it has any defects in it. I'll do UT on it, ultrasonic testing, liquid temperature testing, whatever you need me to do. Visual. I'll look at everything you fucking put in front of me. And I'll let you know right now if it's got cracks. Now that if I do find cracks, then that goes to your engineering department. They make the fucking final determination. It ain't me.
Right.
I'm just the guy that's there to do the testing.
Well, all I can say is this isn't the normal Uncle Dickie show.
What y'all want to talk about? You want to talk about some necrophilia or what? You need to bring a dildo out and wag it?
Old Yeller.
I wish I could, man. I wish I could. I wish James would give me the reins to the Uncle Dickie program, and then I'd be able to do what we do, because I know that what he does is way more entertaining than this shit. I think I seen it at one point. We had 67 fucking people watching us, though. Did you see that?
Oh, really? No. I don't have my phone on anymore.
So I can see it on my screen, and I can see it on my phone right here. And at one point, there was 67 fucking people watching us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got 13 watching now and 27 thumbs.
Yeah, so I don't know where the hell them other people come in. I thought it was an April Fool's joke. YouTube's playing on me. When I looked up there, I seen 67 people. I was like, God damn.
And you've been going almost 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I'm fixing to shut it down. I'm going to smoke this cigarette and drink this beer. Let Chuck say what he's got to say.
Hey, everybody.
I know he's got something fucking controversial to say.
No, man, I'm sitting here learning all kind of shit. I'm like a little kid. You know,
Well, good. I'm glad we brought some youth back to you, Chuck.
well, I'm always like a little kid, you know. That's never grow out. I never outgrown that. I just feel old. My body and everything else is old, but my insides and my heart's still young.
Well, let's turn to this. Drew, what's your favorite gun, bro? You're in Texas.
Pow,
You're
pow,
out in
pow.
California.
I got a 1911. I think that and a O Henry. That's between those two, the Henry. And that's the two, and the rifle. That I guess that'll answer your question. I guess. Hope.
That Henry is a lever action.
Yes, Golden Boy.
Gold edition.
Golden
Got
Boy.
that bright shiny brass, whatever it is they use on there, all of it.
Yes.
I've seen some of them at gun shops. Something sharp looking.
Yeah, dude, I want that fucking I want that Mossberg 3030 lever action, dude. It's all built on an AR platform. It's got Picatinny rails all over it and shit, dude. I want that gun so bad.
Lance, don't you have a 1911?
Yeah, I've some.
He
I
said
got
some.
one. I got a Smith & Wesson. I got Rock Island Armory.
Randy, that 410 you got. How much did that run you?
This one right here?
Yeah.
It's like $480.
And that's called the who?
It's called the Judge, but this is the Poly Public Defender.
Right.
It's just like Russ's, except for it's polymer.
And that's 410 shell and 45s.
Shoots 410 shells. It shoots 45 long Colts. You're correct.
Okay.
Long Colts, not 45.
I'm interested in getting the pistol.
That's the one you want right there, Chuck.
Yeah. I mean, the 410 will work great for the freaking squirrels I got around here.
Don't let Christy hear you say that shit.
Who?
Well,
you're wearing the headphones, so she can't hear me right now. She's still running around. See, she's in the kitchen.
No, that's so that the newest gun that came out that I really want is that Judge, that fucking it's a Taurus. It's called the 500 Raging Hunter.
Right.
It shoots a 50 caliber. The 500 mag Smith & Wesson. I want that bitch, but it just barely came out, and it's still super high dollar.
That doesn't go pow, pow, pow. That goes kaboom.
Archangel, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to offend you. Sometimes we talk about guns. You should come check
I don't
out
know.
some of
He
my
said,
videos.
"Let's go."
Oh, I thought he said I'm going. I read it wrong.
Yeah, he's ready. He's fired up now.
Yeah. Oh shit.
At least
Welcome
I
to
think
the
he
club.
is.
Welcome to the club, baby. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's on board all the way.
There you go.
Yeah. So that
Man,
fucking
I missed my Remington 870.
Archangel, you don't have to worry about saying your others. I'm retired. I'm no longer active cop.
Yeah.
You got any firearms, Quint?
No.
You're asking an ex-police officer if he has any firearms.
Well, you know, some of
It's
them
like
are
asking that's like asking a nun if she's ever done anal.
Well, they might have. But you know, some officers are into that stuff, you know.
I'd say quite a few are, Chuck.
Yeah. I mean, some once they retire and all, they go out and they purchase what they used as a service revolver.
Well, a lot of them when they use hardly anyone in law enforcement uses a service revolver anymore.
Well, you know what I'm trying to say. They have like a 9mm Glock or something like that that they use when they're in service, and then
But
when they
most still keep them.
oh, they will.
Yeah.
Later, Anthony.
So
Hey, I know you said Quint that you don't really fool with
See you later, buddy.
yeah, I know you say you don't really fool with like watching cop shit because you was a cop for
yeah, I don't watch.
But there's a guy on YouTube, his name is Donut Operator, and he just did the breakdown of that Nashville shooting. And hey, those motherfuckers have brass balls. In 14 minutes they ended that school shooting, which, in my opinion, should always happen. Dude, it showed the police body cams and everything of them guys going in there, and they completely eliminated that I guess it was a transvestite, a woman that was trying to be a man or something.
I used to go to that school too, if I remember correctly.
Did you?
There's no, you're either a man or a woman,
Right.
So, but that's my feeling.
Dude, they went in that motherfucker like some real cops,
Yeah,
they went in there, cleared fucking rooms, and then as soon as they heard the shooting, they just abandoned their, it was two cops. Two cops went in there in 14 minutes from the time that she entered the building to the time that motherfucker was dropped. 14 minutes. Now there was some, casualties.
You listen to the media and all they want to talk about, they don't want to. Yeah, they'll mention what the cops did and how quick they acted, but they're centered more on how it was a mental issue with the woman.
Yeah. Well, that was the whole point of the whole, everybody's harping on that, like it was a mental issue because of the whatever was going on, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, dude. Like somebody goes into a school and you give me a badge and a goddamn assault rifle and a service, any kind of pistol. It doesn't matter if they shoot at me or whatever. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in there after them, and they did that too, man. Them two guys, they went in there and eliminated that fucking situation, which should have happened in every school shooting, in my opinion. In
It can
14
happen anywhere. It doesn't matter even if it's a school. If someone's going to kill somebody else, you put that person down.
Yeah,
the shooter. In a bad situation, where someone's, if I'm walking down the street and I see a person, let's say, got a gun pointed at another person, I'm gonna put that person down.
Oh, that dude went around the corner with that fucking AR. 2 shots, and then the guy went around him at the same time, went over there and eliminated.
You got the scale of use of force, and if someone's threatening another person that they're going to shoot them, and they got a gun pointed at the person, you don't fool around.
Yeah. Well, y'all have all heard my story already. Whenever your life's in danger, what happened to me. What happened to me, is case closed. Case closed. Like I never even seen handcuffs over that, because once the cops seen that shit, they were like, "There's no reason to even question you no more."
And even what I've seen of the video, Randy, what you showed, you were justified to put that person down a lot sooner.
That's what they asked me too. Why didn't you shoot them sooner? Like, why did you let them grab your body? Why did they let you? Why did you let them grab onto you like that? It's because I don't know. I'm not a fucking police officer. I just know what I was taught. I'm just a CHL holder. I didn't know. Like, I all the way thought that I was going to prison over that. Like, I just murdered somebody. But the cops were like, "Why didn't you shoot him sooner? You should have shot him when he was fucking 15 feet away from you. Why'd you let him grab onto you?"
And that's the one thing, when I talk and say this stuff, people got to realize I was a cop, and it's how I was trained. And, as far as, because, you got to act quick. I mean, even with a person with a knife, you know, if they're close to you, they can react a lot quick with that knife.
Yeah.
By the time you pull your gun out,
Well, looking back at the video, looking back at the video, there was so many chances that I probably could have been stabbed, shot, anything. Like, I really did give that dude way more chances than he deserved. Never again will I do that. If I'm ever stuck in that situation again, I'm gonna handle it. But there was a learning experience for me, you know. Like,
right.
I'm on a
Right,
fucking
right.
motorcycle. I'm on a motorcycle. I don't have no retreat. What am I gonna do? I can't get inside my vehicle. I can't, you know. I'm gonna get on a motorcycle and try to drive away, and the dude shoots me in the back. I die.
Right.
It was a whole fucked up situation, put it that way. And luckily, I'm still here able to talk to y'all on YouTube. He may not be that lucky, but shouldn't have fucking put your hands on me. I warned you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what's really screwed up is, I don't know, Maryland, if you go and have somebody intrude and threaten you and your family, you cannot shoot that person because you're going to jail, not them.
Yeah,
That's the way it is in
bullshit.
Canada.
Huh?
That's the way it is in Canada. Canada, I heard I don't know, I keep saying president, whatever they call the guy that runs the country. That's the way it is there. You're supposed to run away. I watched him in an interview, and he told the guy he was talking to, in Canada, if you have a gun and you're being threatened, you need to run away, even though the other guy has a gun also.
Right.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, how are you supposed to retreat when you're in a room with 4 walls and he's standing in front of the door?
Yeah.
You know, and I even heard that's the situation. Like, say you run into your basement, but you have a whatever they call it, little basement window, you know, like the escape window.
Yeah.
I even heard if you don't attempt to go out of that window and you shoot somebody, you're still fucking committing a crime. Like, because you had an escape route, but you didn't take it. But that's some bullshit. Like, fucking Texas, we stand our ground.
I mean, if you're in a room with your wife and kids, and this dude's pointing a damn gun at you, you're supposed to say, "Okay, hon, follow me." You walk up to the guy and say, "Excuse me," and walk out the frickin' door. Bullshit.
Nah, there's not gonna be none of that. There's not gonna be none of that. That's what the cops told me whenever they watched the video. They were like, "Why did you keep backing up? You know, why did you keep backing up?" Because I'm trying to get to my motorcycle. And you know, at that stage in the game, I mean, I know Quinn's seen the video, but one day I'll show it to everybody. Lance, I'll show you in a private chat one day.
I saw it.
Okay, well, you already know that. Like, I just can't, you know, I didn't want no problems, man. Fuck, I don't want to shoot nobody. God damn, I walked into a store to buy a pack of cigarettes. This dude was already involved with the conflict with the guy that was behind the counter for not selling a beer. I didn't have nothing to do with that shit. I can't help it. You're in here after midnight in Texas trying to buy a beer. I walked in there, and whenever all that shit happened, like, all the focus got put on me. It was a fucked up situation, man, and I hate that it fucking happened, but goddamn, like, leave me alone. I showed the motherfucker my gun, like, hey man, pick somebody else. Tonight is not your night. If you're gonna fucking target me as a victim, it ain't gonna fucking happen. Here, look, I'll show you right here. And that backfired on me. As soon as I showed him the gun, oh, you think I'm fucking scared of a gun? You think I'm scared of a gun? I ain't scared of a gun. Like, all right, well. And then all the shit fucking happened. It was just a fucked up situation, man. Like, I hope that nobody ever has to go through that same shit that I had to go through. But
Right.
ultimately, I made the decision. I pulled the trigger 3 times, and I ended the situation. And like I said, I'm still here to fucking talk to y'all tonight.
Well, I feel for you, brother. I really do.
Some people might have been victim that night, you know.
Yeah.
Especially somebody that was unarmed. Like I couldn't imagine my mom. What if my mom would have been at that store and that shit would have happened to my mom? My mom doesn't carry a fucking pistol. She would have had her car stolen, her purse stolen, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Or AARP card.
Whatever.
Sorry, I'm just trying to lighten the mood.
Uh-oh. Here we got somebody in the chat.
Mojo.
Uh-oh, it's Mojo.
What's going on, guys?
Mojo, sorry you had to come into a fucking serious conversation.
Oh, I was listening. Yeah, no, that's cool. I mean, everybody has.
Hell, that's why he jumped in. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's drawing people in. What's up?
Mojo, have you even got a nap? You've been up since 4 this morning.
Dude, I haven't had a nap yet. I just
Damn.
had to do some YouTube stuff, and then I had like 30 people over here today, and yeah.
See, that's what happens when you're in the big leagues. You're monetized now.
Oh, no, that's not the big leagues. I always tell these people, everybody, even the cop.
That's cool, Ark. That's cool.
The other day, I was like,
Thank
I'm
you.
kind of
for
a
your
big deal,
service,
but I'm
buddy.
not.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you, Art. I told you, man, this is a good person. So welcome aboard to RXTX. And if you want to look, everybody up here has channels. Go subscribe to those channels. I don't have a
I have a
Nightbot
channel, but I got 2 channels. I have nothing on them.
That's what
I've got 2 channels, and I'm trying to get one started. And that's the one behind me.
What's up, Chuck? How you doing, man?
All right, buddy. How you doing?
He
Hey,
set
you
up.
had a long live this morning, didn't you?
Only an hour. I went about an hour. It's actually shorter.
About an
I
hour and a
normally-
half, I think it was.
Yeah, normally I'll do like a 2 or 3 hour.
Yeah, I know.
French bread.
I'm
Mojo,
there lurking in the background, buddy.
That's good.
Mojo, how'd you find me tonight, man? How'd you find me tonight?
Well,
You
dude,
seen I was live or what?
you know how it works. You hit that subscribe button, then you hit that other notification button, and
Fuck
all
yeah.
that good stuff. And then you
I like
come
it.
live, and I pop in on YouTube. Guess who's showing up that they're doing a live? It's called
Yeah.
Randy.
You're the
Man.
only one tonight, too, Randy. I mean,
Oh,
I
look.
think.
Look at this. Look, Mama Shifters in board.
Hey.
Yeah, Mama Shifters. That's my mom, Paula, right there.
Oh,
She said she didn't
I'm sorry, Miss Paula. I'm only having
Yeah,
fun.
you better fucking apologize, Chuck. God damn it. She felt that I knew she was looking.
Tonight we're having a heck of a fun night.
Yeah.
How you doing, lad?
All right, buddy. Sorry about you live the other night, man. I take my wife to emergency room.
Oh,
Really?
dude.
How's she doing,
Stuffing
buddy?
sausage links. And I knew we've been dealing with her since Monday. So on and off, on and off. I was making sausage links. I had to get a video out. I did that grind for the bacon burgers. I just threw everything in the freezer because I told you earlier that I was well, I can just put everything in the refrigerator. I can get on his live.
Mm-hmm.
I no sooner got down and live and she's calling myself. Can you come in here? So
You doing good now?
No,
honestly,
back up again today.
Wow.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna have to start doing more simpler recipes because that video that we shot on Thursday that just dropped today, that pita video, man, that was a long process. You know what I mean? Like, we actually recorded probably, that video could have been 45 minutes long if Christy wouldn't have used her editing skills.
Right.
And it ended up being 16 minutes
still-
long.
it
We
was
try to
still
aim for 10 to 13 minutes long, as a video.
Yeah.
But
It was still a good looking sandwich, though, Randy. I give you that credit, buddy.
well, thank you. But I'm just saying, like, doing things from scratch, man, putting that shit on
Yeah.
film, because we made the jalapeno poppers from scratch, the pitas from scratch, the the brisket we didn't make it from scratch, but what if I would have filmed a fucking brisket getting smoked for 13 hours? I mean, there have been so much video.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you can cut that out, here and there.
You're going to be the next Chud.
No, yeah. Hey, I will never sell out like that. I'll never sell out like that. Y'all are all gonna be my homeboys. I won't ever fucking
Swing and a miss.
I won't ever go on live and be like, I don't know Quentin Nelson, I don't know Lance Buell, I don't know Drew, I don't know Chuck, I don't know Mojo. I'll never do that. Trust me. It was hard to film that much content and then turn it into a video that's palatable.
Right.
Which video are you talking about? You're talking about your pitas or
Yeah. The one that dropped today.
Yeah. Stuff like the West Coast Shake and doing stuff on the Blackstone and shit. I can do that quick and that's an easy video, but I wanted to do something with a little bit more content.
But I like those videos though, where even like Chud's, where he's gotten into where he makes his own breads, like you did the pitas today.
Well,
Chris,
first he
I
did.
like those type of fucking pitas.
Yeah,
dude, that pita is a monster, dude. Look at that thing.
Yeah. No, that's all Chrissy. You could actually see me. I take the camera from her. I'm like, I don't know how to fucking cook pitas, dude. I'm over here faking it. And she knows how to do all that baking and shit. She makes bread and all that stuff. So,
But I also like longer videos. I'm not really into the short thing. It's, when I'm on YouTube.
Right.
Like Instagram, stuff like that. I don't mind the shorts, but I like the longer video format on YouTube personally.
So, I mean, to me, like a video should be between what my analytics are telling me is like between 10 and 13 minutes long, Anything over that, people do that click-through shit. Anything shorter than that, I mean,
because
there's out sometimes, but
there's some channels, not barbecue channels, but other channels that I watch, especially like the travel bloggers,
right?
That their videos are like content is an hour long. I enjoy that.
Yeah, I mean, that's you're not watching somebody cook fucking eggs for an hour. You know what I mean?
No, I understand that. It's a different.
And that's what I was telling Tyler. I mean, if nobody's subscribed to Tyler's channel yet, go back in the chat, rewatch this, and because he's gonna be doing like his leather crafting, his laser engraving and shit. And people watch that, like machinist videos. It doesn't matter if it's 45 minutes. I watch Redbeard's Garage. I watch this cat build go-karts for 45 minutes at a time. You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting to me. He dynos the fucking motors and he takes them apart and changes the valves and all that, rejets them. He's building go-karts. Just some things that I can watch for a long time. Some things I can't. I mean, I'm not going to watch you fucking bake bread for 45 minutes.
I'll be back, guys. Puppy needs to go out.
What's going on?
You gotta let a dog out.
Is that your kitchen, Randy?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's the new kitchen we just built.
Somebody stole your beer, dude.
Nah, this fucking stupid tripod, man. The fucking leg falls off of it. I don't have all these fancy ass equipment like you, Mojo.
No, dude. Your mixer is better than my mixer. Are you kidding me?
Damn it.
Comment on that mixer.
So Mojo, y'all decided on Alabama or anything? Where you gonna land at yet?
Yeah, well, my stuff's gonna land in Mobile and hang out there until I buy a house. That's in a month. Exactly a month.
So they go to
the pods will be dropped off. We'll fill them. I'll put the house on the market.
Okay.
And then I'm driving out there, and the family's going to my sister's, and then I'm flying back.
Mojo, why didn't you fucking come to Texas, dude? I could see you fitting in like the Austin area. Perfect, dude.
I know. I like Texas. I have family in Texas, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Yeah, I have family down there, and whatchamacallit, living out in Volusia.
Why didn't you come to Iowa, Mojo? You should have come to Iowa. You got a lot of corn up here and
I was going to
Cheetos.
say, I'm allergic to corn. I can't even breathe corn because I'm really highly allergic. I can't even breathe it in the air. I don't think Iowa would be a good place.
Look,
Do you believe me?
Iowa's the best fucking state ever. I don't know what.
I agree. Iowa's best state.
Is that his picture? Dude, tell me that's his picture. It is not.
That's Kent. That's Kent.
Dude, you need to get that beard. You need to get a fake beard on that thing, dude. That is
That's not me. That's Kent.
I know, but it looks like you. Put a big old beard on it, then it'll be looking like you.
Well, Kent gets us mixed up.
Iowa, have I been to Iowa? I think I have. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm over here watching a guy make bread or something. I don't know what he's making. He's making bread, I think. He's doing it the right way. He's gonna make it rise. Put a little oil in that pan.
That's Christy, man. Christy fucked around and put on some redneck rompers.
Is that not you?
That's Christy. Look at the rings on her fingers.
Oh yes.
That's Christy. I don't know how to bake, man.
Dude, you need to try it anyways, man. It's just I tried a loaf of bread. Oh, it turned out horrible.
Yeah. No, Christy makes all kinds of shit. Pies, fucking bread, muffins, cornbread.
Baker, huh?
She asked me for this for Christmas, Mojo. I was like, what do you want for Christmas? And she was like, I want the kitchen finished. And I was like, it's going to cost too much money, so I bought her a gun. And then she was like, what a cool gun, but I still want the fucking kitchen finished.
NBL's going to start a fight. NBL's going to start a fight.
Yeah, I thought he was a nice guy. He had my back.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Archangel. If you're ever on the east side of Houston, man, look me up. I'm right here in Channelview. I-10 East headed out of Houston, man. I'm right there.
Houston? Let's see here.
Lance,
I live in Channelview, Texas.
Isn't he a California guy?
Yeah, and NBL's California. Archangel could possibly be close to Chuck.
Yeah, he said he was in PA.
I'll eventually get your info, Randy, because I'm going to Houston in January.
Next year?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, of course.
I'm going south, and I am.
No way you're going to go back in time.
Can you change that date, or is that a mandatory date?
January 12th, last day at work. And
Okay.
by the time I reach somewhere, because I'm stopping at a lot of YouTubers. It's seeing a lot of YouTubers on the way.
Well, type my email address in, Mojo. It's randy.element@gmail.com. Easy to remember.
Oh.
So there's going to be a bunch of us, hopefully if plans go well, at the Houston Livestock Rodeo next year.
Oh,
You goddamn right. There better be.
That's February?
Well, this year was the end of February, yeah, but the dates are gonna change a little bit. We'll find out more from Kent, but I mean, we had everybody there. We had Grill Sergeant Andrew, we had CJ, fucking Chef Johnny, Kent, Leprechaun. I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
So me and Lep hung up most of the time. So most of the videos you see on YouTube, it's just me and Lep doing our thing.
And Mojo, you're gonna love retirement. Believe me, I love it.
I will stay busy. I'm going to tell you that. I will definitely be staying busy, and I can't wait to be done with what I'm doing. The sad thing is I make good money and I have good insurance, but it's not about money. I don't care. I'm not going to be rich, but I'll be happy.
You're gonna be rich, Mojo. You're monetized now, baby.
Yeah, there you go. I made like 65 cents in 4 days, man.
Boy, you're killing it.
Yeah.
What's your secret?
I can't. Hey, Lance, did you ever figure your thing out?
I don't know. The amount's gone now, which scares me.
What? No,
Yeah.
it can't be gone. It
It's
might have
gone.
started a new month or something. Yeah, new month.
Yeah, I got. If you look at Social Blade, look at RXTX Barbecue on Social Blade. It says I made 8 Amazon points, whatever that fucking means.
Wow.
You made 8 Amazon points?
That's what it says. I make for a year. Like if you look at my average income, it says 8 Amazon points. Like, hell yeah. Fucking what is that worth? Fucking 7 cents maybe in a year. I'm not in it for the money, man. Like I said, I mean, I got a pretty good job. I'm doing all right, but this is a hobby of mine. But if substantial amounts of income come in off of it, yeah, I'll use it as secondary income.
Now, if you hit your hours, okay, but you don't have the subscribers, you don't get monetized, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, you have to have the subscribers.
Both is mandatory.
No. Darn it.
Look at you.
Bite Quint. No, I
Now,
mean
is that 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers?
You need
1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours.
Right.
So I like how you put your first and last name in there. You know how to change that on your YouTube channel name, right, Randy?
My first and last name's in there.
That's your channel name, yeah.
Oh, here comes the other one.
Jealous.
Nah, that's not my real name, Mojo.
No, that's your channel name, dude.
Yeah, that's my channel name. So RXTX Barbecue, Randy Shifter.
Well, like for instance, what pops up on YouTube?
Yeah.
Is your first and last name?
What does my last name say?
Shifter.
Yeah, that's not my real name.
What it just says, Randy Shifter.
Yeah,
so
that's my
you know how
social
to
media.
change that though, right?
I'm not really worried about it because my channel name at first was where it says at randyshifter.com or whatever.
That's what it was, huh? Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, trust me. There's
So
people
you
that they hunt in my head for a little while. If my real name popped up, then I probably wouldn't be talking to you.
Dude, we're on social media, and if anybody wanted to find us, they can find us like so fast. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that comes from my Facebook page. I'm Randy Shifter on Facebook, and
Yeah. So you know how to change that, right? That's what I was getting to. Like I would recommend your Rex Tex Barbecue.
Yeah.
Going in and changing that on there. I think you can do it. Where are you at? I think you can still do it at 335 subscribers. I do believe. Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
I can definitely change it. I know where the edit shit is and everything. That's how I changed my name from Randy Shifter to RXTX Barbecue, because I don't know if you've been privy, but I've ran into some conflicts here in the last couple of months.
Have you?
I've stirred some pots.
Yeah.
Troy V's about ready.
Dude, don't get caught up with all the drama on YouTube. It's not worth it.
It wasn't even on YouTube that I got caught up in the drama. It followed me from Facebook. So yeah.
NBL and Troy V are freaking gaining up on myself. Yeah.
All right, so
trust me,
what's your email?
This randy.element@gmail.com.
I got a question for you, Randy, when you get done.
Okay.
Hey, Randy, what is it, Randy?
.element
.element
@gmail.com.
@gmail.com.
Yeah, trust me, we've been through some drama, Mojo.
Yeah.
You see this, Lance?
Yeah.
This is for us, buddy.
Yeah.
Chuck, what do you got to ask me, man? I don't know what the fuck that flag is back
That
there.
video. You said, "Welcome to Prescription Barbecue."
Right.
What's that about?
RTX.
The way the R and the X are, that's the prescription. That's the
Okay.
Yeah.
Prescription Texas Barbecue. So I actually have a lot of names. I have Randy Shifter, RXTX Barbecue.
Oh, I know you've got a lot of aliases.
Doc Barbecue. I have a lot of fucking aliases.
But you said that this morning, or then it kind of threw me off. And I'm thinking, where the hell that come from?
Yeah, it's been a long time in the making. Before I ever even started YouTube, I've been all different kinds of aliases. When
you used to do
Quint,
that type. You used
when
to do
Quint
that
comes
type
and puts
of work,
me in
didn't you?
handcuffs, when Quint comes and puts me in handcuffs and he asks me my name, I got all kinds of names for his ass.
I hear
A
you.
lot of aliases.
Trouble is,
Okay, I've got you in there now.
All right, cool. Yeah, just hit me up, dude. Hey, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Mojo, Mrs. Mojo work.
Is my wife at work? Oh no,
That's-
she's over there relaxing on the couch. We had a kind of a long. Hey, what's up, Troy?
Did all your guests go home?
Yes, they're all gone, dude. It's I have a big family, so I had 30 people over here today, and then
wow.
yeah, it was it gets. And I had to slap a bunch of frozen burgers on the grill, and I tried some lollipop drumsticks. Wasn't a big fan of barbecue sauce that I made. Well, I wasn't homemade, but I kind of did a couple little tweaks on it. It turned out okay.
Uncle Steve's, you can't beat it.
Yeah, but here's the deal. My wife is allergic. She can't have that Uncle Steve stuff.
Oh.
But I love it, man. That's what I even told this guy that was here. Well, I don't know. He was all about himself. It's weird. But
Now, are you still in the midst of moving, or have you moved, or?
oh, I'm packing. I'm getting rid of. In fact, people that left here today took stuff with them.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're still in the old place.
Oh yeah. Well, I got to put it on the market still.
Right. Okay. Okay.
So yeah. Well,
See, I pay attention to what you do,
yeah,
buddy.
you do. Yeah.
I
If
thought
you
she
paid a
worked.
little bit more, then you know exactly what I was doing.
Mojo, but
Did you know I bought 2 7-Elevens?
No.
I thought it was 3.
Yeah, because I
April
did.
Fools.
Oh yeah, April. I forgot it's still April Fools too.
No, it's April 2nd now.
Yeah,
What were you gonna say, Lance? Sorry, buddy.
I thought Mrs. Mojo doesn't she work Monday through Friday?
Yeah, she does, and
So is she just gonna end her job and move on, or
yeah, she's gonna end her job, and then she'll look for a job over there. She's in the medical field, so she's they're all over the place. And what she does now is she'll have 3 to 6 patients that she just got to go drive to their house and do whatever she's got to do with these patients.
okay?
And then I think once a week she's like in a clinic where they literally have 3 people. Troy, look, here he goes. He's gonna start.
Oh.
You're gonna start, aren't you, Troy?
There you go, Randy.
That's for you, Chuck. That's what your background.
Oh,
is.
hey, you know what? That's where B Wizzle is, man. That's where my pool boy is. He's up there. I should say Tracy's pool boy, North Carolina.
That'd be close to me, closer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I looked at a few houses up there.
You were looking at a house up in North Carolina, weren't you? You're
Yeah.
showing pictures one night on
Yeah.
one of your lives.
That
So
Alabama house.
Mojo, you just get to move wherever the hell you want. I mean, I don't know what. I know you said your wife's in the medical.
Well, yeah, because I'm gonna retire in January, and
Okay.
and then I'm gonna, I'm not rich, so don't think I'm rich because I'm not. And
So what do you do? What do you do for a living?
so you know what you're wearing right there, and that name tag that says Randy.
Yep.
Okay, well, I work for a company called Aramark. It's a
I
uniform
know.
company.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've worked for them for about 27 years.
Centos. It's not Aramark.
No, gosh, dude. Okay, yeah, you look they're a high turnover and non-union company. I'm a union company, so I have
Dude,
a,
Airmark's in every state, so you're right.
Oh, yeah, we have one here in Fort Dodge.
yeah, we're everywhere. We're all over the United States. We're all over the country, all over the world.
I didn't realize they were union.
Yeah, so I'll have a pension. It's not the most hugest pension in the world, but it's a pension.
Nope.
Good for the rest
Same
of my
thing
life.
here. UPS pension sucks.
Man,
Oh,
you decide to move to.
Yeah.
It
What's up,
sucked. Did you leave before?
Whippa!
What's that?
Did you leave before it was good or what? Because it's good right now. It's not bad, dude.
It's basically $100 a year.
Your pension?
Yeah.
You're only getting
$100 a year?
So if you work 20 years, you get $2,000. If you work 30 years, you get $3,000 a month.
It's more than that now. Their contract's different because they have a pretty decent pension now. I think they get about 7,000 maybe, for the 7,000 a month.
But they don't have the 401k. We had the 401k.
Yeah, you bet. You go for it, Lep. It's like, I don't know. I almost said something really bad, and I bit my tongue.
I pay that shit in child support every month.
Right?
My pension's real good. I'm basically making the same as.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say I'm making about the same as what I was making when I was working full time.
Yeah, see, my sister just told me that too. She was a custodian at a school, and she's getting the same what she was making basically. Now, I wouldn't get the same because I made pretty decent money. So,
Dude, I never plan on retirement. I mean, I have 401k and all that shit, but I never plan on retirement because what I do as an inspector, eventually I'm going to get too old to do what I do as an inspector, and I'm just going to be a consultant.
Yeah.
They'll bring in somebody that has my year's experience and my certification level, and they'll pay me X amount of dollars per project. Like we need a senior CWI. Like, okay, well, I'm your man. I never plan on retiring. So
I talked to a buddy today on Friday, and he's like the plant manager of this company, and he's got it easy, man. He's making good money now. I've known him for a lot of years and watched him grow up.
it's my train.
And he said he has no plans because he's got it easy.
Right.
No, I mean it ain't easy. It ain't easy, but I'm just saying, like, it'll come to a point where I'll be, like what I'm considered as a subsea specialist. So subsea companies will call me in to, oversee their, to audit their inspectors and shit. And then I'll just create an LLC for myself, and
So
we'll go from there.
Is it like for instance, the safety guys or even the state that go and check out these cell phone towers and the safety, and these guys wearing safety harnesses and all their safety gear and all that stuff? Do you overlook something like that?
Similar, but I'm a welding inspector, so I'm an ACCP level 3 inspector. I mean, there's only 121 of us in the United States. There's no reason why it should be an issue with me becoming a consultant. I'm 40 now. I mean, I think I got 10 more years left in me.
Dude, you're 40? Oh my gosh, you're old.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like
You're
a third. I'm like a third of Chuck's age.
I watched a video today.
You'll get there one day, brother.
I hope so. I hope so.
Before you know it. Before you know it. I was watching a video today on these cell phone towers and these inspectors, and it was about these guys that died from cell phone towers. And, you know, they wouldn't strap down. They would monkey climb it all the way to the top and not be strapped down and just, you know, be crazy. And then, you know, and making $10 an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck that.
And I think it's a lot different nowadays, but dude, I don't know how they do it.
I can tell you here in Iowa, the guys that are making the wind turbines, they're making big bucks.
Oh, I would
like
imagine.
$60 an hour. Like they call that a RATA. So you're RATA certified. You're rope access, whatever.
I ran into a guy.
$60 an hour.
I ran into a guy that was hauling the big fins or whatever you call them, the blades for the wind turbines on a semi. And he ran into a snowstorm here locally. And so he was tied up for like a week at a motel. And he got paid on top. He got his normal rate at 3 times plus a bonus of $5,000.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Y'all remember, I don't know if Mojo remembers or Drew, but y'all remember like a couple weeks ago, I was going to go into that 100% nitrogen purge fucking tank. And it was like super, you know, you breathe in nitrogen one time, you're dead. You know, you get necrosis in the fucking red blood cells, you die. And I was going to go in, they'd send me to the training, everything. The job didn't ever go through. It fell through, but I'm saying I asked for crazy amounts of money. Like I want to be paid from the time I leave my house to the time I come back home, $60 an hour, $160 a day per diem. You know, I don't want to pay for hotels. I don't want to pay for rental cars or nothing. Like y'all motherfuckers pay me this shit. So
Now, that training you went through, now does that carry over to any, let's say another company that's dealing with the nitrogen and stuff? Unfortunately now. Oh, it doesn't?
No, unfortunately, yes. Now I'm certified. Like I'm on the the list of motherfuckers who are trained. But I'm not gonna do it unless the price is right. You know what I mean? Like y'all want me?
Right.
I paid for my own certifications. I'm a welding inspector. I'm a top-notch welding inspector as far as like my certification level goes. If you want me to do something crazy, I'm gonna fucking charge you.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that.
That was with helmet locked on your head.
Yeah. Yeah.
To make an entry.
He looked like a deep sea diver.
Well, it's even worse than being a deep sea diver. At least if you're a deep sea diver, like there's a chance you can live if you make it to the surface. If you breathe in nitrogen one time, you die.
Right.
You know, nitrogen is what they fucking fill the gas chamber with when you get executed. You know, like if something catastrophic happens in these plants that I'm in every single day, like something catastrophic happens, something blows up, I understand that's a risk we take. But on that job, if any little fucking thing goes wrong, you die. So, you know, I'll do it. Don't get me wrong. Now I'll fucking jump out of a goddamn airplane with no fucking parachute on, but I need to be paid the right amount of money. I need to make sure that if I don't come home, Christy's okay. My daughters are okay. You know, there's gonna be some stipulations involved, you know. And that job didn't go through. It hasn't gone through yet. Now that job's still on the back burner. If they agree to what I've, you know, said, God damn it, you damn right I'm putting that fucking helmet on, shaving all this shit off and putting that stupid helmet on. I'm going in there. But I'm not gonna go die for $50 an hour. You got me fucked up.
Dude. So check this out. And I don't know how much this is true, because this can't be true. So I was just Googling like what they make for these turbine guys, you know, for a technician in 2023. It's saying as high as 68,000. That don't sound right, dude. There's no way.
68,000 a year?
Annual salaries as high as 68,000 and as low as 24,000. That does not make sense to me.
No,
No turbines?
Yeah.
it's a lot higher from what I've been told.
Dude, I know. I'm highly aware. I mean, a uniform guy makes, a god more than that. Picking up dirty laundry, So there's no.
It's kind of like even when I was still a cop. I live in a town that's like 28,000, 29,000 people.
Uh-huh.
And what I was making as a patrolman was a lot more than what they were advertising what a patrolman makes in LA. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. In LA, and here I am in a small town in Fort Dodge of 29,000 people, and I make a lot more than them.
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way. This has got to be wrong.
So an average salary for like some of the technicians that work for our company, they're not as experienced. They're fresh out of school, but they have certifications and they're doing their thing. They're API 510, 570, or whatever. Average salary for them is like 140,000 a year. Now you give a guy that has that certifications that can do that shit on the ground a RADA certification where he can go up in the air and fucking ropes and shit. You goddamn right, he's making $68 an hour.
Dude.
So I don't know where the hell that database that must be from like an average of worldwide or something. But
yeah, it's $23 an hour. Come on, really?
Yeah,
there's
dude.
no way.
None of my friends are going off the ground none of my friends are showing up to work for $23 an hour.
Yeah, and this is what it's showing everywhere too. It's what do we got here? All right, so companies. So here we go. $49 is the highest that I'm seeing here, in which you probably get like, I'm sure they get bonuses and like say it's like these different types of pays added to it.
Yeah,
but $49 an hour still. When you said 60 an hour, I was like, dude, there's no way. They got to make more than 60. There's no way in hell.
Look up a CWI that does that shit. What's up, Panchuco?
Hey,
Panchuco.
Yeah, look up a certified welding inspector that goes and does that shit.
Congrats, sir.
Certified welding inspector?
Yeah. CWI, certified welding inspector that does that shit. I mean,
I know what Panchuco's going to spend his winnings on. He's going to freaking drive 200 miles for a bottle of bourbon. I'm guessing.
Dude, Panchuco sent me 3 bottles in the mail.
Yeah,
he sent me a bottle of rum, bottle of vodka, and
they make decent money, dude.
That mango rum and lemonade vodka that he sent me, oh my God, it was good.
What does that say, Mojo?
I saw 140, something like that, 130.
Yeah, that's
in 22. So the highest paying job at a CBI is project manager with a salary of 129.
Yeah, I mean you're selling yourself short. You shouldn't do that.
Heck, even it drives me nuts thinking back. I started back in the 1988 is when I got on the force. My yearly wage, my freaking gross was 16 grand. And now our offices are starting out at 60 grand.
Dude, I remember whenever I was like 18 years old and I got a raise from $8.50 an hour to $11 an hour, dude, I was shitting in high cotton. I went and bought a fucking big ass apartment across the street from the Galleria here in Houston. And that year, I mean, I worked so many fucking hours. I made over $100,000 making $11 an hour. You know what I mean? Like that's a crazy amount of hours we work, because as inspectors, I mean, they will work you to the ground. You know, it ain't shit to work 17-hour days or 22-hour days. Or as a matter of fact, they used to pay us ticket time. So like we go to a job site and we charge 8 hours, and you go to another job site, you charge 8 hours, and you go to another job site, you charge 8 hours, an hour travel, an hour report time. So it ends up being 8 hours. My manager called me in his office one time and he was like, Randy, we have a problem with your timesheet. I was like, what's wrong with my timesheet, Isaac? He was like, look, dude, you've charged more hours this week than there is available hours in a week. Like, I can't pay you for fucking 24 hours a day. I was like, well, just pay me whatever, no big deal. But I was making $11 an hour, still, triple digit or six figures a year. And that's whenever I was a rookie. So, you get these certifications, and you know what? They don't teach this shit in school. When you go to school, what they teach you, you're gonna be a doctor, a lawyer, a fucking teacher. They don't teach you about this inspection world and like these specialized custom industries. Shit, I know 22-year-olds right now that are making $160,000 a year for analyzer technicians. I know Drew probably knows about that. Yeah, some of these analyzer technicians are fucking making crazy money, dude, for like 3 years of school. Go to like school for 3 years. You get into a fucking plant, you have no idea what's going on. You don't even know anything about what's going on, and you're making crazy fucking money. It's just like right here in Texas, that's the thing about it is these chemical plants are willing to pay that because they have to have that on staff. Like, you don't know your ass from a hole in the wall, but we're gonna let you run this fucking unit. So that I tell my girls that all the time. I got a 15-year-old daughter. Y'all have seen her before. Like, go to school to work in the oil and gas industry in the refineries because you'll make more money than you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I've seen so many people go to a state college and spend tons of money on their education or their parents. They take loans out, and then they're working at Walmart and stuff. Nothing against people that work there, but spend all that money and you don't have a job that you paid all this money to do. That's why I told my boys, we have a community college here in town. In fact, Kent's daddy Dutch, his daughter is going to our community college here in town. And I told my boys, go into a job like plumbing, electrical, anything like that, because that's where the money's at.
Yeah.
Heck, my son is a plumber, and he's certified now with 2 years of college and stuff. And yeah, he's making a ton of money. I mean, he gets paid like triple time if he gets called in on weekends. He's part of the union and stuff.
Yeah.
But
dude, crazy lap.
Dude, look up how much an analyzer technician makes, Mojo.
So my roommate up here, he's I think a sheet metals union or something like that. He's got 2 pensions going on. He's not getting paid a gob of money right now, but he's starting out. In like about a year, he's going to be making pretty decent money with 2 pensions.
Wow. Dude, Tyler's like, I don't know. I think he's 6 years younger than me. Tyler was on the chat earlier. Mojo, you missed him, but Tyler's making like, I mean, I'm not going to say what he's making, but I'm saying he's like 6 years younger than me, and he has more certifications than me. And I'm just saying he's doing good. He's in the union. He's got fucking pensions lined up left and right.
What works he do? What's he do? What kind of work?
He's an inspector. He's a quality coordinator.
Oh yeah.
Quality
Anything
manager.
that you have, dude. Here's the thing, man. If you want to make money and go run and chase that stuff, man, it's out there to be chased, and you don't even have to chase it, right?
But did they teach you that shit in high school? Like when you were in high school, did they say being a
You know where I was working when I was in high school? When I was a senior in high school, I had a kid. I was working for Hunt's Ketchup in the maintenance department. And I think at that time I was making like 10, 11 bucks an hour back in 87. So back in the old days.
shit? You were balling then.
But I had a kid, right? So I didn't know what I was doing. And then, I would go to work at night, go to school in the day, and then go home, sleep for 3 hours, and just continue doing that, right? And then I jumped into what I do now, and that's being a uniform guy, and I've done this all my life. And I've only had a few jobs. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I've only had like maybe, I don't know, 7 jobs in my whole life.
I don't know what they
3 of them were involved with inspection. Even when I was going offshore to the offshore rigs and shit, I was still doing NACE inspection, like checking coatings and everything like that. I've always had inspection jobs.
So I don't know what they taught in high school because I just kind of like floated through. I don't remember what I learned.
You're right. You're right about that. I didn't even graduate. I didn't even graduate from high school. I graduated from an alternative school.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to an alternative school my sophomore year.
Yeah, I went to an alternative school, man.
For a minute. And it was because, I was ADD.
We didn't have that stuff in my school. My graduating class was only 20 people.
Wow. And where was that?
Burnside, Iowa.
Oh, that's right, Iowa. Potatoes or something.
Freaking corn, Mojo, corn.
Corn, goddammit.
That's Idaho.
You think you remember corn since you're allergic to it.
Right? Oh, yeah, I break out. See, even talking about it, I think I just broke out in a rash, man. I got a rash.
You're allergic to corn, Mojo?
No, I'm not.
I'm about to say, how you fucking with the elotes and shit, man? That's the good stuff right there.
Dude, corn is not even, I don't even think corn's healthy for you. I don't even think there's any nutrition value in corn. I don't think there is. Is there?
It's delicious. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Man.
Like a corn cob, you slap that thing and you dip it in some seasonings and butters and you have it in the frickin', grill it up first and then put all those seasonings on there, dude.
Yeah, you put some of that. You put some of that Uncle Steve's on there with some butter.
Corn and soybeans, man, they go into a lot of plastics, a lot of products.
Oh, corn? Okay, you know what? Corn is a huge product of the world. We actually send a ton of it out of the country. Corn is in everything, you guys. Your minds will be blown what corn does.
Not the sweet corn, but the filled
just
corn.
Corn, period, dude. Just corn. It's insane.
I was starting to have a complex though. If I ever would meet you in person, you'd start breaking out in a rash and start scratching all over.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, Mojo's going to be allergic to me.
Yeah, right.
I got a cornfield right out back my door.
Oh, do you? Do you get
not
cider?
right now, but I soon will when planting season comes.
You guys ever see Rocky 5? Look at that. Left's watching Rocky 5 and the wind's blowing. Hopefully your power doesn't get blown off, dude.
No big deal. No big deal if it does. Fucking Leps out there. Fucking Leps climbing on the telephone pole, adjusting the cables and shit. He's still in that cable anyway, so it doesn't matter if it blows down.
Is he still in cable?
He's still in cable, man. I know Leps.
Nice. Dude, I remember back in the day because I did it all, man, like that. And back in the day when they had those little tubes that brought in like HBO and Showtime,
little filters.
Filters, yeah. And I remember getting stacks of those, and I even tried as a kid. I was at my friend's house that had HBO, and I tried to hook it through the phone line, and I would call my house and see if I could hook it up to my TV. I mean, I was just a young teenager, and I was trying all kinds of weird stuff, man.
Dude, I've told this story before, man. So I lived in a fucking ghetto ass trailer park here in Channelview, and I had a buddy I had a buddy that installed cable, and he climbed up the damn telephone pole and he ran cable to my house. And this is when like you had to screw in you remember you had to screw in the cables and shit. Like anyway, I was sitting there watching TV one day, dude. My TV just falls behind the damn entertainment center. Like my DVD player, everything just came off.
no!
And I went out there and the fucking cable man fucking ripped the goddamn cable through the hole in the wall. And he was like, you can't be stealing cable. Like, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna put all this shit. And I was like, man, how'd you know it was me? He was like, because you're the only one in this whole trailer park with cable, motherfucker. Ain't nobody else in this trailer park got cable except you. So it was easy to narrow you down. Yeah,
Okay, the police and me, Randy, is coming out. You see what time it is? 12:15. What time do you got to get up?
I'm gonna drink another beer. So
you keep saying that, dude.
Hey man, you know how it works.
Well,
This
guys,
whole YouTube adventure has trained my body to rest on only 3 or 4 hours of sleep anyway. Like I stay up with you all night long, dude. My mom texts me sometimes and she's like, why don't you ever call me? I'm like, I don't know, I'm tired. She said, but you stay up all night with your YouTube friends.
I'm here to keep you in line, though.
No.
Christy's made me to watch over when she goes to bed. Watch over Randy.
I wonder if she hasn't texted him yet, Quint.
She's asleep, or she would have.
Yeah, really.
All right, look, I'm gonna do you a favor, Quint, man. You know what? It's been wonderful having you all on here.
Yeah, 3.5 hours, big buddy.
Yeah, man. You know, it's been wonderful having you. I appreciate all y'all for the support y'all show me and shit, man. I know my videos are crap. My lives are
Hey, brother. We're a barbecue family. All of us.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know?
I like that, Chuck. Drew, Mojo, Quint, Lance, man. Hey, it's been wonderful, dude. I thank y'all for coming on. I'm gonna go ahead and end it though.
But first, Lance, what about tonight?
What about
Is that
tonight?
iffy?
Oh, George, 8 and 5.
With you and George.
He had we're supposed to, but he also has a family dinner with his in-laws. So it's supposed to happen, but you know,
Are you still going to go live, even if he can't? Or
probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could go and have Quint as a surprise guest.
So
There we
tomorrow I get off work at 7:00 tomorrow. So if you do go live, Lance, I mean, if you want company, bro, I'll jump on.
Yeah, if we do, it's going to be. Hold on, just give me a second. I'm thinking about it. Give me another minute. I'm still thinking about it.
Do you remember what you're thinking about?
Yeah, so that could. He's thinking.
Think about it.
It might
Think
be
about
7.
man.
It may be 7 for me, if it happens.
That'll
So
be
that's
6 for you, Randy.
6 for you, but I don't have to
No,
be.
it'll be later than that. I don't get off work till 7 here.
Well, I'm
at my-
saying, you're an hour behind us, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, it don't have to be that time. That was just what he's thinking. The very earliest that he can be back home. That's what he's thinking.
And Randy, Monday night, possibly after Rick's live.
Oh no, definitely. Me and Simon trying to sew that spot up, so we're gonna try to capture that. So it'll be what do we call it? Monday Madden, Monday Mayhem Mondays or something.
Yeah,
we left it up to the chat, and Tyler wants to get in on that too. So Tyler will be there with us, and
Yeah, what the hell name did we come up with? I remember that.
I'll have to go back and watch it. I know Christy has it written down. So
Monday Misfits.
Misfit Monday. I don't
Misfit Mondays.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was.
I think at the end of every live, we're gonna do another. Like what do you want us to call it? Whatever the chat ends up being. Like what do you
I don't
want
know.
it to
I
be called
kind of
next
like
week?
Misfit Mondays.
I think we're talking about basing it off some of the live or the chat.
Yeah, what do y'all want it to be called? You know, after
'Cause
this show.
Because we were talking about doing a drawing each week for the next episode. What it's
Yeah.
gonna be named.
Yeah, if you want to call it fucking the most boring thing you ever seen Monday, then that's what it's gonna be called. Leave it up to the people in the chat.
All right.
All right, buddy, get
will.
your butt to bed. Have a safe day at work.
Yes, sir. All right, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I know I'll see y'all tomorrow. This is like ending a phone call. I'll see y'all all tomorrow.
All right, buddy.
All right, man. Have a good day at work tomorrow, Randy.
Everybody, I'll see you later.
Yeah, I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for the support.
All right, man.
All right, later.
I'm out of here.